You can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain. What's good? What's good? What's good? My peopleizations. What's goody? My peopleizations. We're going to get all the way into this. Yeah, I sure did, Boss Red 357. I sure did. You knew I did, too. King Cole, Stephen L. Mack, TBE is TBE Legend, Terrence Barlavens, TJ Sports, BK Don 718 is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. Timothy Duncan, Miles Austin, Kareem Ebanks, Big Block, Shawah Allah 77. Peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? QY Dub Network, my brother. James, I the sports guy. What's going on, peoples? Maya Egypt, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? Jeff Campbell, Timothy Duncan, Mr. VA Fitted, Louis Bay. What's good? Juice, Terry Pruitt Wright, peace, bless, Queen. Just chilling. David Mercado, 100% Rotten Podcast. The Drop, Ernest King Guerrero Jr. What's good? I sure did, Boss Red. Because, you know, Eric Horn, AK4G Down. What's going on? Benjamin Harrington, I Am Houston, Joseph Bradley, Nat King Cole Jr. What's going on, Young King? TD LLC, Jay Lynn, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? Carlos Malagon, Benjamin Harrington, William Lawn, and Profit Cleaning LLC, Big Stepper. Eric Horn, what's good, my peoples? So, Dean Controversy Boxing, my brother, what's goody? Flawless Mentality, Gabe Toast, what's good, what's good? So, yeah, man, the comments made by Savannah Marshall, it really got to me today, right? Tay Dub, what's going on? Camden Whitelaw, what's going on, brother? Toxic Reacts 224.5. Reginald Fields, what's going on? Patrick Bell, what's going on? GYS UK, what's goody? Rock B, what's going on? As y'all remember last night, Truth Matters, King Alley, what's going on? They was playing games. DeMarco Savage. Who's in the kitchen? Quaz, is that you? Okay, can you pass me a Gatorade out the fridge? So, here's what happened, right? Few things. Yesterday, first off, they was playing with the stream, right? Today, Smarky G85, what's going on? Thank you, baby. Oh, this cold. It's good. Yeah. What's good? What's good? What's good? Yeah, Jalen, they was playing games. They wouldn't let me come back on. Darnell Wicks. So I thought about it, right? Maya Egypt, I appreciate you, Queen. And we trying to do big things. Jeff Campbell, my brother. CB Sports TV, my brother Carl Burrell in the building. Curly J, Jeff Campbell, what's going on? Click on that link. Mr. Lightning World, what's going on? King Eric, what's going on? Next Saturday, we got Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G. Channel members will have multiple entries in for that pay-per-view. Ricky Williams. Man, Ricky, you're going to live a long time, great brother, because I swore. Salute to my brother, Ricky Williams, TWT. Go subscribe to my brother, Ricky Williams. Ricky, I saw somebody's logo was blue and black, and I swore it was you. Kenneth Neal, Gilbert Rodriguez Jr., what's going on, Young King? Reg Lowe, what's going on? Ricky, I swore it was you, right? And I kept double taking. Nitty G, what's going on? And then I look back and look down, and it's you. Lil Bounce, what's going on? Yeah, so my mom would say, you're going to live a long time. AJ Lewis, what's going on? Just chilling. My brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, I'm going to need a black hoodie with the Blue Blood Sports TV on the front of the winner for the winner. I don't have social media. My email's Wayne. Okay, I got you, great brother. Alan Thomas, what's going on? Hey, Ricky. Dominic Clay, what's going on? Darlin Williams, what's going on? I kid you not, Ricky. Mr. Scott, what's going on? I looked up, right? And I thought it was you. I'm like, oh, that's not Ricky. D. LaFleur, what's going on? I turned away and looked back, and then you there. Just chilling. I got you, great brother. Dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Everything good, Ricky, man. You know, my cousin had 2 major strokes, followed by 3 aneurysms. So I just came back from North Carolina yesterday. Tyrell Sidney Davis, what's going on? You know, and he you know, I guess it's just life, right? Gertz, what's going on? So I literally just came back, Ricky, last night. And as soon as I got back home, I went to do a live stream. I was here for like 30 minutes. And then they pushed me off and I couldn't continue. So I couldn't get back on. Dirty D's, what's going on? I tried to get back on and couldn't get back on. So I said, let me go live today. Jay Lynn said, Blue, a Blue Bus Sports tee or sweatshirt would be a cool gift for a member. Oh, yeah, we're going to do that as well. Oh, Jalen, we already got that in the works, Queen. See, great minds think alike. Miss Joette, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? Blessings, I appreciate you. Alan Thomas, what's going on? Appreciate you, Ricky. Mr. Willie 4200, what's good, great brother? Jose Villanueva, good upcoming. Yeah, he got knocked out, though. Jay, what's going on? He just got knocked out, Mr. Willie. He just got knocked out, man. Nigel Bailey, Juice, what's going on? Appreciate you, Juice. So I looked at the comments, right? And I was listening to what Savannah Marshall said. And I looked at the comments. Smooth SPM, what's going on? And I want to say this, right? If the shoe is not on the other foot, right, you should inquire before you say things. Josh Epstein, what's going on? Chilltown Mazes, what's going on? Kai G, what's going on? Sean the Icon, my brother, what's going on? Appreciate you. If you Savannah Marshall, and people, this should be a lesson learned to anybody outside the African-American race, especially here in the States, right? I don't know. I have never lived outside of this country. Robert Singleton, Rock B, what's going on? Appreciate you. I've never lived outside this country, so I can't tell you. You understand? But I know what takes place here. And I know how the athletes here are perceived. And I know, you know, how they have to work 10 times harder to get the credit than everybody else. Christian, what's going on, nephew? How you feeling, kid? He who greets, what's going on? At work on the grind, huh? Salute. Kel Slater, what's going on? Tone 40, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, salute, Blue Blood. Salute to you, King. 1910s, what's going on? So, he said, man, no one likes us, and it becomes clear every single day. Right. So, Justin Hawkins, what's going on? So, when Savannah Marshall said that she gets annoyed, now, I want to say this to Savannah Marshall, and I'm going to give a few breakdowns, and we're going to get deep in this. Josh Small, what's going on? Because it gets me every single time that athletes outside of African-American athletes pretend to not understand how difficult it is. Carissa Shields don't get nowhere near the credit. It's right in front of your face every single day, right? It's a maid of blunder and clear in all sports, but in boxing, it's on the front line. Shogun 76, what's going on? Fabian Reyes, what's going on? He said, do Mexicans get the same treatment? No. They're not held to the same standard. The chosen one, what's going on? And this is no slight to anybody. I'm just going to tell the truth. Can I tell the truth to y'all today? Can we do that? Y'all know I ain't asking because I'm going to do it anyway. John Wick, CEO Shorty, what's going on? I wasn't asking because I'm going to do it anyway. But I'm going to tell the truth. And the truth is going to rub some people the wrong way because people don't like the truth. I tell you guys this all the time. They don't like the truth. People don't like the truth. You understand? The sports guy, what's going on? And so the brother said, do Mexican fighters get... No, the standards is different. Okay, Fabian Reyes. He said, what's the standard? Cool. Let me give you an example. When you're an African-American athlete, right, you're not allowed. Let me say it to you again, Fabian Reyes. This is just truth. This is not slighting anybody. I'm just telling you the truth. Swervo, also PGH 412. What's going on? Professor X, LaJessica Burner, peace of blessings, Queen. Quest So Grande 7, Big Cheesy. What's good? Shamar Rasham Shalom, my brother. What's going on? Now, Ashante L, what's going on? LaJessica Burner, peace of blessings, Queen. Flawless mentality. What's going on? When you're an African American athlete, you're not allowed to use your advantages. You're not allowed to use your natural gifts. Does everybody understand what I mean when I say by that? When I say that, everybody understand what I mean when I say it? Let me say it to you again. When you're an African American athlete, you're not allowed. Timothy Stopmine, what's going on? It's frowned upon to use your natural gifts when you're an African American fighter, boxer, Miami Soldier. What's going on? But when you're a non-African athlete, but have the athletic gifts of an African American athlete, you are praised for using those same gifts. Chavo TV, what's going on? They want the African American athlete to dumb down his athletic abilities, to come down to everybody else's physical levels, to make it competitive. Hector Mazer, what's going on? Okay, John Doe, what's going on? So my brother said that, what's the standard? I'm giving you the standard. Patrick Gordon, what's going on? Because naturally, African American athletes are more fluid. They're just more naturally athletically gifted, right? Jump higher, run faster, bigger, stronger. It's just a natural thing. This is not me saying it. I'm not making up stories. I'm not slighting anybody. I'm just telling you the truth. Teddy Peace 504, what's going on? Mo Your Sauce, what's going on? Okay? Mr. Nacho Cheese 1,100, what's going on? Okay? Speak Your Mama Young Mike Lowe 100, what's going on? Okay? So when you're an African American athlete, they tell you, don't use your gifts, stand in front of them. Jay McIntosh, what's going on? I need you to stand Munoz, what's going on? David Scott III, what's going on? I need you to just stand in front of this man and compete. But when you have athletic gifts, and this is no slight to anybody, I'm just going to tell you the truth. You okay? When you Lomachenko, when you Caleb Plant, and you have those athletic abilities that reminiscence that of an African American fighter, Antone Wright, what's going on? Coach JB 220, what's going on? Right? You are praised for being able to do and use those athletic abilities. Hence, in other sports, I'll give you even more examples. If you look at guys that are non-African American athletes in basketball that can dribble the basketball, boom, 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 right? Hence White Chocolate, Jason Williams, right? When he can dribble the basketball, Jason Williams, one of the best handlers in basketball has ever seen, right? But he got praised for his handles. But when you're an African-American athlete, basketball player, they tell you over dribbling, you're dribbling too much. Right? When Kyrie Irving do it, it's a handful of people that praise Kyrie Irving. Everybody else say he going dolo. He not playing team ball. He's over dribbling. What's over dribbling? When you Steve Nash, it ain't over dribbling. When you Kyrie Irving, you're over dribbling. When you Devin Haney and you use angles and you use defense and you use footwork, you're boring. When you Shakur Stevenson and you use defense and you use footwork and you use angles, you're boring. When you Floyd Mayweather and you use defense and you use angles, you're boring. But when you Lomachenko, you are praised to the heavens. You are the greatest thing the sport of boxing has ever seen. How could that be? Give you more examples. When you are Deontay Wilder, they tell you when you Floyd Mayweather, when you Devin Haney, when you Shakur Stevenson, right? You're boring. But when you Deontay Wilder and you knock everybody out, and when you Tank Davis and you knock everybody out, well, you ain't fight nobody. and you don't have no boxing skills now. Well, I'm confused. Is it about knockouts or is it about boxing? Because ain't nobody perfect. So who is the total package? Okay, so then when you get a Jerron Boots Ennis, or you get a Sugar Ray Leonard, or a Roy Jones Jr., that have the power, the speed, the athletic ability, they always find something. Well, you too cocky. You too arrogant. You ain't fight nobody. Roy Jones is fighting cab drivers. He beat James Toney in his prime. He beat Bernard Hopkins in his prime, but he fought cab drivers. Is what they labeled Roy Jones Jr. J Mac Music. What's going on? Huh? When you Savannah Marshall, and you get 10 knockouts in 12 fights, you are praised to the heavens. Oh, the gates are going to open up for Savannah Marshall. When you Carissa Shields and you win Olympic gold medals 2 times. When you Carissa Shields and you win undisputed in 2 separate weight classes. When you Carissa Shields and you're a 3-division champion and you dig so faster than anybody in the history of sport of boxing. When you Carissa Shields and you box and you put on boxing lessons, you still ain't fighting nobody. She's over cocky. And how dare she self-proclaim herself to be the GOAT? How dare she? How dare Carissa Shields self-proclaim herself to be the GOAT? Well, show me somebody who accomplished what she accomplished. Because if Carissa Shields' name was Vasyl Lomachenko, or you reversed the roles and Carissa Shields wasn't African-American, she was British, like Savannah Marshall, or from the Ukraine, like Lomachenko, I'm asking y'all a question. Would it be a problem with Carissa Shields calling herself the GOAT? Lomachenko, 3-division champion, lost twice. He get praised for his 2-time Olympic gold medalist and Olympic pedigree. He gets praised for it, right? He only got 18 fights total, but he got 2 losses. Carissa Shields got total 12 fights. She ain't got no losses. She undisputed in 2 separate weight classes. She done beat Christina Hammer. She beat Hannah Rankins. She beat another undisputed champion. That it just befuddles me. How we just overlook Franchon Cruz the Zone, who's the undisputed champion, and Carissa Shields beat her in her first fight. Y'all ain't hear what I said, so let me say it to you again. Franchon Cruz the Zone is top 5 pound-for-pound best women fighters in the world. She's undisputed. And Carissa Shields beat her in her first fight as a professional. But yet we talking about rankings. Who she fought? She ain't fight nobody. What you mean she ain't fight nobody? She beat Hannah Gabriel. She beat Christina Hammer. And she beat Franchon Cruz the Zone. Hold on. Who did Lomachenko beat that with those type of accolades? Because Carissa Shields' amateur background ain't nothing short of Lomachenko's. Oh, but you get ready to tell me because she's a female, though. Because she's a female. So they got fighters in common that Savannah Marshall beat after Carissa Shields beat her. She beat Hannah Gabriel. She beat Hannah Rankins. She beat Christina Hammer. She beat Ivana Habazin. And she beat Maria Eve DeCare. And she beat Franchon Cruz the Zone. She beat Nikki Adler, who was 16-0-0. Knocked her out. She beat Tori Nelson. But we keep saying that she didn't fight nobody, though. I'm confused. Somebody stop me because I'm truly confused. She didn't fight nobody? She beat Tori Nelson. She beat Nikki Adler. They both was undefeated. She beat Franchon Cruz the Zone her first fight as a professional. She beat Hannah Rankins, Hannah Gabriel, and Christina Hammer. But she still ain't beat nobody? She still ain't fight nobody? Does anybody realize that Carissa Shields has yet to fight somebody with a losing record? Y'all didn't hear what I just said. Y'all didn't hear what I just said, so I'm going to say it to you again. Carissa Shields has yet to fight somebody with a losing record. Franchon Cruz the Zone, first fight. She beat her. She beat Sabatos, 15-8. Then she beat Sydney LeBlanc, 4-1. Then she beat Nikki Adler, 16-0-0. Then she beat Tori Nelson, 17-0-3. Then she beat Hannah Gabriels, 18-1-1. Then she beat Hannah Rankins, 5-2. Then she beat Frankie Hermans, 9-1. Then she beat Christina Hammer, who was considered the best female fighter, top 3 in the sport of boxing, in women boxing, right? 24-0-0. She beat her. Then she beat Ivana Hasman, 20-3. Then she beat DeCare, 17-0. Then she beat Cozine, 21-0. Now she's going to fight Savannah Marshall. And she's the underdog? And she's going to her backyard? And she's going to her backyard? Somebody stop me. Because I'm confused how Carissa Shields is opening as an underdog. Oh, I know why. Because knockouts count now. Because now, knockouts count. Now we worried about knockouts. You ain't fight nobody. Now let's look at Savannah Marshall's resume, shall we? Hermans. She fought Hermans and beat Hermans. Didn't Carissa Shields beat her? Oh, yeah, she did. She fought Hannah Rankins. Didn't Carissa Shields fight her and beat her? Oh, yeah, she did. Oh, I'm confused. Because let me run you down Savannah Marshall's resume, shall we? Her first fight, Sydney LeBlanc. Didn't Carissa Shields beat her? Sure she did. 4-3-1. Easter Conesium, 1-6-1. Last time I checked, it's a losing record. Alejandra Ayala, 8-2. Yanina Orozco, 4-0. Claudie V, 3 wins, 25 losses. Y'all ain't hear what I said. In 1, 2, 3, 4. In her fifth fight, she fought a girl that was 3 wins, 25 losses, and a draw. Let's look at Carissa Shields' fifth fight as a professional. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She fought Tori Nelson. 17 wins, no losses, 1 draw. I need somebody to help me understand what we're talking about here. H Money hashtag mom, my brother in the building. Go subscribe to my brother H Money hashtag mom. I need somebody to understand and tell me what are we talking about here. How is Savannah Marshall a favorite? Because we now like knockouts. Because now we like knockouts. In her fifth fight, she fought somebody that had a record of 3 wins, 25 losses, and a draw. Carissa Shields fought Tori Hunter. 17 wins, no losses, 2 draws. Or however many draws Tori Nelson had. 3 draws. I'm so confused. I'm so very confused. And salute to my brother Ricky Williams in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. That's fact. No debate. It's science and biology. Facts. Oh, we're gonna cook today, Ricky. They ain't gonna like this one. They ain't gonna like this one today, Ricky. Swad Jones, what's going on? Terrence, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, King. Boxing Session TBS, my brother Kyle in the building. What's good with you? Go subscribe to my brother Boxing Session TBS. TBF Furball, what's going on? Oh, they ain't gonna like this one, Ricky. They ain't gonna like this one, Ricky. Willette Strong, peace, bless Queen. How you doing today? Ricky Grandison, what's going on? They ain't gonna like this one today. Oh no, they ain't gonna like this one. Young Don, brother in the super chat, Blue, you know your logic wrong. You sound silly, dude. Right. Young Don, please don't time out Young Don. Please don't time him out. Because we all going to see he's not a man of his word. He ain't going to stand on the square. Right? His profile pic is a Y. Yeah, Y. Why is your profile pic a Y? Now, let me ask you a question, Mr. Don. He said, my logic is flawed. Ricky Williams, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy, Blue. LeBron takes all the shots. It's bad basketball. Luka Doncic does it, and it's taking over the game. He's a beast per the media. This is a fact. This is a fact. Young Don, don't disappear. Don't disappear. This is not going to be This is not going to be good for you. Percy Brown, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy, Blue. Salute, brother. You are teaching today. Oh, they're going to get this work. They're going to get this work. Young Don, don't disappear. I need you to be a man of your word. I need you to stand on your square. Let's have this conversation. Big George 850, what's going on? Young Don in super chat. Blue, you behind on super chats. I'm here to disprove you. No, I'm not behind. I took a second to catch up. But don't worry, you're going to get this work. Sometimes you should be careful what you ask for. Don't rush it. You ever heard of this saying? Young Don, my great-grandmother used to say this. Haste make waste. You on your way. You headed nowhere fast. You understand? No one J Pity City, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy, Blue. He said, if Katie Taylor accomplished what Carissa has, they'd be calling her the GOAT and already putting her in the Hall of Fame as an active fighter. They already did that now, no one J Pity City. They did that right now. Young Don, brother, back in the super chat. If you mad she the underdog, put all your bet you won't. You don't have enough to keep up with me. I already know that. Just the fact that you keep dropping 2 buckaroos to have a conversation, brother. You understand? Jay Isaac, what's going on? Dexter Edmonds Jr., what's going on? Kenny, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy, Blue. Black fighters have to be perfect. Wilder, no power. Floyd to boring. Devin, no chin after 1 punch. What non-black fighter faces this much? None. This brother here dropping $2, talking about put all my savings on it, bro. You don't even bet on yourself right now. You ain't putting all your savings on yourself. You ain't even confident in yourself. You ain't even sure you're gonna get my attention dropping $2. Man, if you really want to get my attention, make it worth my while. Now let's see. Since you're talking about put all my savings on it, now let's see. Now before I have this debate, let me see you put yours where. Let me see you put your money where your mouth is. And not only would I have the debate with you, I'll send you a link. Drop a hundo in here. I put my money where my mouth is. I'm about to support everybody here pay-per-views next Saturday, and then the Saturday after, and the Saturday we working. Dion Dub, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Dub on your boy Blue. What's good, Blue Blizzy? Carissa about to get some get back this Saturday. Oh, for sure. The fact that they got to go back 10 years, the last time she lost, and they highlight that, and that's a storyline. 10 years. She was 17 years old. And this is a storyline. She was 17 years old. And that's their focus. DJ Cashville Marine, brother in the super chat, dropping that halfer. Duh on your boy Blue. They don't want to hear it, Blue. Keep speaking facts. Oh, yeah, they're going to get this work. Music showing by Music TV. What's going on? They're going to get this work. Even his brother, what's his name? Don, what's the brother name in here? I see all my supporters supporting the channel, and this dude in here talking about what I won't do, dropping $2. Bro, come on, brother. Come on, brother. And then got the audacity to tell me to put my money where my mouth is. Ain't that something? 100% Rotten Podcast, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said when Tim Tebow ran that ball, he was the best thing since sliced bread. This is a fact. This is a fact. Plant-based ministry, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, talk that real ish, broski. Oh, yes, sir. They're going to get this work. They're going to get this work. He should have left me alone. Inside the square circle, my brother King Judah. L. Rivy, what's going on? William O. School on deck. My brother, what's good, William? T. Wells, 30, Deuce, Justin On, what's going on? Now, where'd the brother go? Sid Smith, what's going on? John J. Doe, what's going on? Amateurs at that, Jalen. A. Kinetic, what's going on? Yeah, we here. Shawa Allah 77. Where he at? Where he at, Shawa? Where he at, Queen? He did all that to him, man. Put your money where your mouth is. Put your money where your mouth is. Well, put yours where yours is. I ain't never been afraid of a good time. Young Don. Young Don, I ain't never been afraid of a good time. Let's make it happen. Let's see. Come on, let's talk the talk then, great brother. Yeah, we'll put it. You mad at it that she the underdog? We'll put your money where your mouth is. No, I'm mad at the fact that she ain't getting her credit and her just dues. Ain't no way she should be nobody's underdog. You kidding me? Stanley Fields, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, I got 5 for every 2 he drops. I guarantee you he run out of money first. Oh, for sure. For sure. Now he coming here dropping a half a dub. B-Rail 87, what's going on? No. I said a hundo. AJ Lewis, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, salute, fam. Blue don't go too hard. Once they get that work, they run out of the chat. I think they scared of that work. Oh yeah, he gonna prolong it. He gonna prolong it. Now he trying to drop a half a dub. Nah, bro. You said if you confident, I'm gonna send you the link. Drop the hundo. Lonzo Turner, RGJ3 Boston and Barbecue. What's going on? Patrick Bell, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, cook, Blue, cook. Oh yeah, he gonna get this work. Just chilling. My brother back in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. How high voice? Get him. Oh, Jimmy the Cricket looking. Oh, get him. He gonna get this work. Just chilling. James Ledette, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Salute. KD, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Hey, Blue, I asked the white guy why he loved McGregor and Floyd, and he got the same answer. He loved how cocky flashy McGregor was, but didn't like Floyd. Yeah. They have no justification for it. None. Young Don, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. I'll drop you a half a hundo if Shields win. No. Win. Bet she won't. Stop pushing these false agendas against black fighters. You don't know what you're talking about. Katie Taylor's number 1. Shields hasn't done enough. Young Don. Drop. Never mind. What are you talking about? Half a hundo, brother. Northside Dallas. What's going on? You put your foot where your mouth. You put your foot in your mouth. Carissa Shields ain't done what Katie Taylor done. Last time I checked, she undisputed in 2 separate weight classes. Did Katie Taylor do that? Young Don? Did Katie Taylor win Olympic gold twice? Young Don? Huh? Is Katie Taylor a 3-division world champion and simultaneously undisputed in 2 separate weight classes? Young Don? Elijah O'Neal, what's going on? So what did you talk about? Katie Taylor did more. What Katie Taylor did more where? Matthew Bishop, what's going on? Chosen One, what's going on? Shut up, Larry, what's going on? She did what where? Copperfield, Philly, what's going on? Lil Reese, what's going on? Bro, I said drop a hundo. A hundo. You said female, what's going on? Femoy, what's going on? You said put your money where your mouth is. I said cool. Now you're talking about half a hundo. I said a hundo. I'm confident. Wally G, what's going on? Young Don, I got 500 on Carissa. Let's go. I got 500 on her. You confident in Katie and Savannah Marshall? Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Irvin Woodard, what's going on? Come on, Young Don. You confident? Carissa's the underdog. She should be. Cool Boy Curry. What's going on? Poe Porter. What's going on? PGH Big Dog. What's going on? Ain't that what you just said? Carissa should be the underdog, right? Okay, cool. Let's make it happen then. Warrior 519. Tune, what's going on? Go ahead. Let me go get mines right now. Hold on. Okay, young Don. Young fella. Young fella. I got mines. Put your email in the chat. Because I want to send you a link. Since you said I'm pushing the narrative. Go ahead. I feel like it. You know, my parents always told me, they always said, don't play with your food. Right? That's what my parents always say. Don't play with your food. But guess what, young Don? Unfortunately for you, they ain't home. My parents always said, hey, don't play with your food. Unfortunately for you, young Don, they ain't home. So, young Don, I decided to get mines right here. So I got mines, my 500. You understand what I'm saying? I got my 500 right here, young Don. You understand what I'm saying? So send me your link. Send me your link, young Don. Because I want you to come on and explain on top of it. Because I just feel like it. I feel like it. I feel like why not? You know what I'm saying? I just feel like why not? So young Don, I got my hundo right here. My 500 right here. So let's play this game since I'm pushing the narrative. And when you feel like you got the enough spinach, and when I mean spinach, that courage to come back in here and talk your talk and stand on your square after you said that I'm pushing a narrative and Clarissa Shields ain't done nearly nothing what Katie Taylor has done. When you get that courage to come back on in here, I'll be here. I'll be here. Like Whitney Houston, the late, great, legendary, iconic historian Whitney Houston. I'll be right here for you, young Don. Young Don, brother in the super chat, dropping that buckaroo again. Young Don, you're not making me very confident. I don't know young Don Jalen. I ain't never met this young brother. But he keep dropping $2. That tells the story for me. I need y'all to go to ppv.blkprime.com. Go to ppv.blkprime.com. Once again, go to ppv.blkprime.com. It's pinned right there in the chat. Young Don in super chat dropping that $199 once again. 500 done deal. Be a man of your word. Now, Blue, I'm always a man of my word. Right here, brother. Trust me. Young Don. But you keep dropping $1.99. I ain't confident, brother. I ain't confident in you. Jalen, I ain't never met this young fella a day in my life. Never seen him here. Chris McClain, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. Blue ran to the bank to grab 500. No, I just went to my wife underwear drawer. Chris McClain, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. Sure did. Jafari Caesar, my brother in the super chat, he said Blue went to the bank but forgot his keys. Nope. Went right to the wife lingerie drawer. John J. Doe, what's going on? You know what I mean? I went checked on her grocery money. You know what I mean? Sure did. You know what I mean? Young Don, brother back in the soup chat. He said, well, I see you Saturday after the fight. Best done, great brother. Oh, no, you going to see me right now. Mo 2013, what's going on? Don't try to slip and slide up out of here. Nah, brother. Send me your email, all that. I'm going to send you an email. I'm going to send you a link right now. I'm going to send you a link right now. Yeah, Maya Egypt. He ain't ready for it. He ain't ready. It's the wife grocery money. Yeah. You know what I mean? Long John, what's going on? Mike Big Boss. Go subscribe to my brother, Mike Big Boss. Nah, young Don. Drop the link. Drop the email so we could drop the link. Because I want you to come and stand on your square and explain your take, since you said I'm pushing an agenda, a fake agenda. Iku Alundu, what's going on? Neo, what's going on? Huru Betty, what's going on? The Maya Aegis said, Blue, please stop. My side is hurting from laughing. Queen, you know, I don't know why they be doing this. Just let me live. You understand what I'm saying? Live and let live. Ain't that what they say, Queen? Live and let live. Ain't that what they say? I don't bother nobody. I don't bother nobody. Tip O'Malley, what's going on? Dom G, salute. Harold Kuma, what's going on? I'm here minding my business. 0000, what's going on? Yeah, he trying to use the franchise belt. Devin Bell, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, what's good, Blue? I ain't get the notification that you was live, but what I missed that made you go to the safe and get that 500. Nah, this ain't the safe. This just lay around money, you know, the wife be having laid around. You understand what I'm saying? Let me hold on to that. As a matter of fact, hold on. I'm going into her piggy bank. Don. What's his name? Young Don. Going in the wife piggy bank, Young Don. You know I don't carry this around. This ain't mine, Young Don. What she got up in here? All right. Some more funds, Young Don, to back up what I'm telling you. Here we go, Young Don. Well, we on deck. We on deck, Don. Young Don, let's play the game. Since you saying I'm pushing an agenda against African American, it's not real. It's Devin Bell, my brother in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. Eric Baker, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, this your boy Brokuza. I'm in row 8 at the Shakur fight. I'm gonna try to link for you for a pick. Oh, for sure. Say less. Say less, great brother. Let's see what else the wife had laying around. I ain't mine. This ain't mine. You understand? This is not mine, Young Don. But just to back up, you see, we got it on deck for you. So let's make it happen. Since Carissa Shield, she ain't do nothing. She ain't got. Well, I got mine on deck. You know, my allowance, the wife gave me. Allowance from the wife. You understand what I'm telling you, Young Don? Come on, let's play the game, great brother. Carissa Shields, you know, you came here bothering me, great brother. I ain't had nothing to say to you. You came here talking to, stop pushing an agenda and this, and this. Yeah, bro, Kuza, make sure you link up with me. I'm trying to push this agenda. Well, why are you trying to figure it out, Young Don? AK Crowder, what's going on? Yeah, Robert Singleton, what's going on? Renaissance Dad, Nicholas Simmons, K9, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? So now, Young Don, while you trying to figure that out, that you said, man, this dude is really taking me up on this. Well, while you try to figure that out, let me get back to regularly scheduled programming. So anyway, Carissa Shields, right? I done gave y'all the breakdown. In Carissa Shields' 5th fight as a professional, she fought Tori Hunter. 17 wins, no losses, 3 draws. In Savannah Marshall's 5th fight as a professional, she fought a young lady with a record of 3 wins, 25 losses. How they even sanction that? They won't even sanction. Trick Nolte, my brother, what's good with you, great brother? Now check this out. If Carissa Shields attempted to fight a woman, a female, a young lady, in her 5th fight with a record of 3 wins and 25 losses, they won't even sanction it. They won't even sanction it. Jay Watts, my brother, he said you missed my super chat. Did I? Mustafa Malik, what's going on? Let me go back up, Jay Watts. They won't even sanction that. T. Scott, what's going on? Reef the Watcher, what's going on? If Carissa Shields attempted to fight anybody with a record of 3 wins, 25 losses in her 5th fight as a professional, they wouldn't even sanction it. Jay Watts, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He says, salute Blue in chat. You going to the Boxing Expo next week? Hit the like button. No, I ain't going to go. I started to go, right? But I'm not going to make it, Jay Watts. I ain't going to make it, great brother. I might change my mind. D-Town 54, what's going on? Davion Henderson, what's going on? So now let's get back into this. My brother Trick Nolte in the building. Mr. Lightning World, what's going on? Talib Cunningham, Marcus Lestrade, what's going on, great brother? Where you been at? Young King Company, my brother. I need y'all to go to ppv.bokprime.com. Go to ppv.bokprime.com. Again, go to ppv.bokprime.com. Right? Subscribe. October 21st. Brian Norman Jr. will be in action October 21st. So I need y'all to go to ppv.bokprime.com. It's pinned right there in the chat. I need y'all to go there, support it, subscribe to it, right? Also, y'all see, the link is in the chat right now for the link is in the chat right now for a channel member. If you want to become a channel member, right, it's going to give you multiple entries into the pay-per-view giveaways. Don't forget, next week we have Canelo Alvarez and Triple G. I will be doing the giveaway for Canelo Alvarez Triple G next week. So make sure y'all in tune. Freddie C. Claudia, what's going on? When you're a family member, a chat member, and a channel member, it's going to give you multiple entries to heighten your chances to win it. So, Brand DeSand, brother has Daffy Duck as his logo. Don't time him out. Don't block him. Don't do nothing. I know it's coming. John Murder, what's going on? Salute to Detroit 313. Robert Day, what's going on? Tani Marie, peace, bless, queen. Where you been at? No love for your boy Blue, huh? Kayon Gold, Owen, what's going on? Lyndon Stevens, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Salute to my brother Lyndon Stevens, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Brandon, he said, hey, he used the word to describe me. I'm not sweating it, but he said, why do you use yourself as a source? Now watch this now, Brandon. Don't disappear. Don't D Howard, what's going on? Let me ask you a question. He said, why do I use myself as a source? Desiree Espinosa, what's going on? Now, let me ask you a question. What video did you watch that I said I was a source? Now, watch this now. No, John Wick, don't block him, don't time him out. Toxic Reacts 24/5, what's going on? CB Diesel, my brother, what's going on? Don't time him out, don't block him, don't do nothing. I want to show y'all something. I like to use them as examples. You understand? That's all it is. Goody the Great, my brother, what's going on? But watch this now. Mike Lee, my brother, what's going on? John Murray, what's going on? Watch this now. He said, why do I? And look how he used the word to describe me, which I can't understand how you watch me all the time, though. He said, all of them say in the description that you are the source. Cool. Because where did you just get that information from? Brandon, band up. My brother, what's good with you, great brother? You only watched 2 videos. Now, we know that you're not a man of your word. Jonathan Kurtz, what's going on? Now, that in itself let us know you're not being a man of your word. Honey Man Music, what's going on? You said in my video. Okay, so when you heard something for the first time, you heard it in my video, right, Brandon? Yes or no? Because I can't understand, if you don't like what I do, why did you watch it after the first time? That's number one. HL McLean Deuce, what's good, great brother? That's number one, Brandon. Number 2, Sad One, what's going on? When you watched the video and you heard it first from me, who did you hear it from? Who sourced you that information? Brandon, where'd you get the information from? Come on, Brandon, tell us. And I need y'all to smash the like button. We have 758 people here and 480 likes. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes all the way up. Wipe your feet. Let's work. Robert Williams, what's going on? Diana Dre, what's going on? So, Brandon, when you watched the video and you heard it first from me, who did you get the source from? Who was, if somebody said to you, Brandon, DJ, my brother, what's good with you? Smokey 1235, what's going on? So, Brandon, if somebody said, the description says it. I know what the description says. I asked you a question, Brandon. If you read something or saw something that I put out, and somebody said, where did you get it from? What you going to say? Big Scott Straight, what's going on? Fifth Ave has music, what's going on? My like button broke. Oh, man. They playing games. Volts UK, what's going on? I don't know, man, but I should have went. I'm mad at myself for not going and supporting Carissa Shields. And Carissa Shields, I want to say I apologize. My brother, Bitch, be Megastar in the building. If you got sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, little cousins, friends with kids, have them subscribe to KK Penson TV. My brother, Bitch, be Megastar, Little Princess channel. Robert Day, what's going on? Where I got it from. Okay, and who did you get it from? Perez 401, what's going on? Brandon said, so who did you get it from? EC Gaming Group, what's going on? You said you're going to, if somebody asks you where you got it from, you're going to say where you got it from, right? Okay, so where did you get it from? Timothy Duncan, blessings to you, great brother. Mr. Incredible, what's going on? Dion Dub, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. He said, y'all jab the like, peeps. Yes, sir. Get the likes all the way up. LS, a.k.a. Tag, B Fitness, my brother, what's good with y'all? On the rise, Cool Davis, what's going on? Nursinda UK, what's going on? Yeah, Devin Bell, they can't help themselves. They don't think before they say something, right? They so enamored with trying to prove me wrong or be right. Ice Blood, what's going on? That they don't even pay attention what they say before they say it. Matthew Bishop, what's going on? Because most people don't take the opportunity because we live in a time of instant gratification. So most people don't even take the time to think before they say something. Christopher Bowen, 89 Skeezy, what's going on? Eagle Fan 18, what's going on? He said, I just said it. Okay, so who would be the source? Say the name, brother. Because, see, now you know you blocked in the corner. So now you're trying to walk me around the block. I said, if I put out a video and you heard it here from me first, where did you get it from? You said who I heard it from first. So who would be the source then? So who would be the source? Maru DK, what's going on? So who would be your source then? And the article. Now you're playing games. I'm going to ask you one more time, then I'm going to block you because you're wasting my time now. Sairo Multiverse, what's going on? So now I'm going to ask you one more time because now you're playing games. So now if you want to play games, then you could go elsewhere. So I'm going to ask you one more time. So who would be your source then? Jackie Winfrey, what's going on? And I'm going to give you another reason why I source myself. Casual Observer, what's going on? Who would be your source then, great brother? Go ahead and tell these people. Who would be your source? Lawrence Nelson, what's going on? Did you go to school? All right, goodbye. 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 James Garrett, Ratchet since 9-1, what's going on? Goodbye. 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 Deuces. Appreciate you, brother. Now you're talking about school and all type. Goodbye. Hit the road. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? See, most people are so used to instant gratification today's time. They don't take out time, right? They don't take time out to think before they say it. I always say this. We Smoke 83 is going to repeat it in the mirror before you say it out loud, right? So now once he's having an actual conversation, now he's stuck. So now he's talking about school and this and that. Man, goodbye. 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 Deuces. Oh, it was school and it. Goodbye. Deuces. Instead of him, Chess Bleak 0573, what's going on? Most people, Monica, peace, bless, queen. How you doing today? Yeah, Lawrence Nelson. People can't be realistic with themselves. They can't be honest with themselves. You understand what I'm saying? Devin Blocker, A1 Hoops on, Emmanuel H. I was just getting ready to text you right now, great brother. Tell him, Monica. You better tell him again, queen. Right? How you feeling, king? And so people don't even pay attention what they say before they say stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, and another thing is people ask me why you source yourself. Because if I don't congratulate myself first, then I mean I'm waiting for everybody else to do it. And I don't gotta wait for everybody else. I don't gotta wait for everybody else to congratulate myself and pat my own self on the back. You know where my source come from? My hard work. I am the source. You understand what I'm saying? So when I get information, right? Jesse Al Khalil, what's going on? And I drop y'all this information. What you think I'm gonna sit here and say, yeah, such and so? No, that's not what I'm gonna do. Cinnamon Savage, what's going on? I am my source. And I am your source because you get it from me. But do you go to ESPN when they tell you, oh, Kevin Durant said this, or LeBron James said this, or Tom Brady said this? Do you go to them and ask them what source they got it from? Oh, but you're going to come here and tell me, well, because they went to school. Tejada family, Tejada, what's going on? How you know what I did and didn't do? You assuming. So goodbye. Old Paul Boston, Matthew Bishop, what's going on? Exactly. My brother Trick Melty said, Blue, they asked me what my source is. He said, they asked me my source connect with the fighters. I am the source as well. Facts. So what you think I'm going to sit here and tell you, well, this fighter said, no. Well, who's your source? Why you source yourself? Because you came to me and you got the information from me. That's why I'm the source. When you go to an article, like he said, an article, they source themselves, right? When you go to an article written in ESPN, who's the source? Themselves. Written by. Do they tell you, told me by? No. They say written by. They are the source. Hoodie Smoke, my brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Slow down, Blue. Hope all is well with you in the chat, family. Had to go to LA for a week. Proud of you, King. Keep standing on your square and facts. Yes, sir. When you see Mike Coppinger and ESPN putting something up, right? Do you ever see them say, oh, I got this from Jellybean 4280, Mustafa Malik, what's going on? Do you see them say, oh, I got this information from such and so, such and so? No. But you automatically give them credit. No, we stand in the same circle if you didn't know. But that goes back to what I was just telling y'all and what this topic is about. You down me, right? Because I sit here and talk to you every day. You down me because I don't look like the quote-unquote normal source. So I can't be your source. So you want to water me down. But you come to see me every day. OG Get Busy. What's going on, great brother? But because you think I ain't sitting on ESPN, they must be a level above me or they have sources that I don't. Contrary to popular belief, no, the circle is very small. Lucky Showtime, what's going on? And you'll be surprised how many of the quote-unquote mainstream medias be in my inbox. Jay Grant Jr., what's going on? But you give them the credit because they went to school. They went to school to talk to somebody else? Loving Down Gate, what's going on? They went to school to learn how to develop a relationship? Because that's all the source is, a relationship, brother. But you see how silly that sounds? Rampage, what's going on? Because they told you that a source, to have a source and to sit on ESPN, you had to go to school. Emmanuel Pedigree, what's going on? A source is just a relationship or somebody that trusts you and gave you information. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's a relationship that somebody trusts in you, and they can tell you some inside business because they are behind the scenes. It took you to go to school to understand that. Jackie Winfrey, what's going on? Now think about that. Because I choose to sit here and talk to you guys every day. They sit on the platform and I could talk them in circles about boxing. So because you felt like they went to school, quote unquote, to be a source, and they still don't know boxing. You'd say, and no slight to Stephen A. Smith, but the truth is the truth. When you listen to Stephen A. Smith talk boxing, he don't know nothing about boxing. He's a casual boxing fan. That's what he is. He don't know the ins and outs about everyday boxing. He don't know anything about that. Neither does Shannon Sharp or Stephen A. or Skip Bayless. So what did their schooling do for them? And I ain't know Shannon Sharp went to school to be a source. Anybody knew that? I knew Shannon Sharp was a Hall of Fame football player. But when did Shannon Sharp go to school to be a source? Mahar bin Salam, what's going on? What school did Shannon Sharp go to be a source? Justin Cooper, what's going on? Stephen Bateman, my brother in the Super Chat, says, salute, blood, salute, blue blood, salute to you, King. Cinnamon Savage said, Jalen Rose said he wanted to see Loma versus Canelo. Right. Yeah, my brother Bitch said, word. Right, what source? Where did Shannon Sharp go to school to be a source at? Timothy Dunk said Shannon said his major was criminal justice. Right. And now he's a source. Kawhi Elliott, what's going on? You know what Shannon's source is? That he's a football player and he has a relationship with other athletes and they tell him secrets. That's his source. Oh. H.L. McClain Deuce, my brother McClain. He said, keep it a buck, Blue. Max Kellerman, in my opinion, doesn't know boxing. No, Max Kellerman know boxing. He just played a part. Derek Winston, what's going on? If you talk to Max Kellerman off air, now I don't know if that's a script. I don't know if he got to follow a script. I don't know. Derek Winston, what's going on? But if you talk to Max Kellerman off the air, Max Kellerman knows boxing to the highest level. He's a historian. Ernie V, what's going on? James Dorsey, what's going on? Little Benny, what's going on? That's why I have an issue with some of the things Max Kellerman says and does, because Max Kellerman is a historian in the sport of boxing. Please believe that. Please believe it. You have a conversation with Max Kellerman off the air about boxing. Trust me, Max Kellerman could talk you in circles about boxing. King Beef 79, what's going on? Oh, trust me, Max knows boxing through and through. Darius Gilliard, AD Solo, what's going on? That's why I get so frustrated with Max Kellerman, because he does the sport of boxing a disservice, and it's irresponsible of him to push the narratives that he knows he pushes. Christian Roberts, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? So Max knows boxing. Trust that. Dion Dub, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. He said Dion Dub back with another dub on your boy Blue. LOL, man, why are these trolls trying to discredit Blue? He said, you know way more about boxing and behind the scenes than ESPN do. Facts. Facts. H.L. McClain Deuce. Yeah, no. The thing is, that's why you get listen to Max Kellerman, right? Right? H.L. McClain. Big Tex Clay Smith, what's going on, great brother? Listen to Max Kellerman when he was on Friday Night Fights and on before he got on ESPN and all that. Listen to Max talk boxing then. And then look at Max talk boxing now. Ready Reg 911, my brother. Listen to Max. Look, there's a difference. Big Money Walt Daddy Ice, Gabe Moore, what's going on? There's a clear difference. But he knows his boxing, trust me. Trust me. Max knows his boxing. Sinatra 77, what's going on? Don't think he don't know. Tyrone Basnight, what's going on? Juan Pablo, what's going on? That's why when he says some of the stuff he says, it completely frustrates me because I know he knows better than to say some things. Like he said to Devin Haney, he ain't undisputed and all that. Max know what he talking about. Max know exactly. My brother Trick knows. He said that is what I just said. LOL. Yeah, what Max know his boxing. Bambino, what's going on? Oh yeah, Max know his. He said, read my comment, Blue. Okay. Yeah, Max knows his boxing. He said when Max Kellerman was on Friday Night Fights wearing that polo shirt and his beard trimmed up like mine, he was on his game. We put him on that suit. He changed. Yep. Max Kellerman know his boxing. Oh, don't think he don't know. Oh, for sure, H.L. McClain. Exactly. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what Max knows boxing. Trust me. That's why it's frustrating because when you talk to Max Kellerman, man, Max Kellerman will talk to you about boxing from the 1800s, man. You talk to Max Kellerman about boxing, and he'll talk to you about boxing from the 18. Max Kellerman know everything about boxing. Trust me. He just choose to, I don't know whether he feel like it's just his opinion of how it should be, or it's a script that he's following. Chris Wells, what's going on? I couldn't tell you that. Robert Dykes, what's going on? If it's a script or it's just he's just giving you his personal opinion of how it should be. Because see, there's a difference. If he's telling you how it should be or how it should be perceived, that don't mean he don't know boxing. It just means he pushing his opinion on you. Just being what's going on? So, don't think that Max is up there in combat. No, what Max does is he plays down to the level of everybody else on ESPN because they can't keep up. If Max, you have to have Teddy Atlas up there with Max. You have to have people like that up there. He can't talk. Max can't talk boxing with everybody on ESPN because they don't know boxing. That's number one. He can't have a full, deep conversation with them because they don't know boxing. And they don't have true boxing segments. So, big money, Walt Daddy Ice, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Max been doing Max on boxing since 11 years old on public access in Manhattan, Blue. I grew up in Harlem. I remember. Yeah, Max is that dude when it comes to boxing. Trust me. He just chooses to go against, to say what he says. Battle Boy, what's going on? Matt, he said Matt versus Tim Bradley. Yeah, Tim Bradley knows boxing as well. Andre Ward, all them dudes know boxing, man. That's why it gets frustrating to listen to Max say some of the stuff he says. It's like, bro, cut it out. Why are you doing this, Max? Jermaine Gant, what's going on? Great day to you too, King. It just gets frustrating to listen. Armstrong Consultant, what's going on? Because he know better. It is worse when you know somebody know better and they just blatantly sitting up there and you're like, bro, come on. You don't believe that. I'm sure a lot of the things Max say up there, if you ask them in private and at your family local barbecue with a few cold ones, he's going to have a completely different perspective. Mustafa Malik, brother in Super Chat, thoughts on Fury Joshua fight? How much money fight? That's a big money fight, massive money fight. And I think that Tyson Fury is going to win the fight. I think that Tyson Fury is trying to have it's unfair. I just don't like, the antics in the sport of boxing. Man, just fight Anthony Joshua on even playing field and beat him. Stop trying to give him a short notice fight. Or we're going to fight at November. Knowing this dude just fought in August. You got dates now. They said, well, we fight. You already got a date secured for December 17th. Let's fight December. No, it got to be December 3rd. Like, bro, come on, cut it out. December 4th or whatever day. Next Level Coach, what's going on? He's trying to play games with Anthony Joshua, and he's trying to gain the advantage. Desiree Espinosa, what's going on? Who wins, Zerto or Bivol? I think Bivol's going to win. He's trying to gain whatever advantage he can over Joshua. And that's corny to me. It's completely corny to me. Like, bro, just fight the dude on the even playing field and go ahead. Salute to 8th Ave, Gerard M. So yeah, so back to regular scheduled programming. So now the perception of African American athletes in the sport of boxing compared to everybody else is completely different. Like I said, they want African American athletes to dumb it down. They want you to it's not the African American athlete, right? They can't use their natural gifts, physical gifts, right? Because if African American boxers use their natural physical gifts, their natural reactions, their natural hand speed, their natural foot speed, and things of that nature, right? It's frowned upon, okay? But like the brother Mike C, what's going on? When you look at other fighters, right? When they have any abilities of the natural African American athletes, right? They are praised, overly praised. You understand? It's unbelievable because they're an anomaly. There's an athlete out here that's a non-African American athlete. Spaniard PR, what's going on? DP Rock, what's going on? And they can move like an American athlete, an African American athlete. Oh, that gets all types of praise, right? They even call you white chocolate. Right? They am I making it up? You white chocolate, right? Okay, but then on the flip side, when an African American fighter fights like a quote unquote Mexican fighter or Eastern European boxer, right? What do they get labeled? Having holes in his game. Sean G, what's going on? They get labeled having holes in their game. Oh, he can't move. He ain't got defense. He got slow feet. He ain't got power. Huh? Because the standard is completely different. You held to a completely different standard. Mustafa Malik, my brother in Super Chat, said Fury said Wilder KOs Joshua in 2. Do you agree? I think he knocked him out. I don't know what round it'll be in, but I definitely feel like he'll knock him out though. Right? Hellcat Impala SS, what's going on? Right? So Machiavelli Mafia, my brother in the Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, salute, King. Salute to you, great brother. Tune said, great one. Yeah, Tune, am I telling the truth or not? Tune, am I telling the truth? Right? If you're a non-African American athlete, and you can move it with rhythm and how the late, great, legendary historian, a.k.a. Kurt Sugar, a.k.a. Kurt Anderson, a.k.a. the historian, my brother, my co-host. How Kurt say it? If you have rhythmic and perpetual movement and you're a non-African American athlete and boxer, you are an anomaly. You are an anomaly within the sport of boxing or any other sport for that matter. That's just the facts. So the standard is completely different. When Devin Haney uses his natural gifts, Shakur Stevenson uses his natural gifts, Terrence Crawford uses his natural gifts, right? It's frowned upon. Why? Because the truth is, they feel like, well, you can't, naturally, you have a head start. Y'all didn't hear what I said. Y'all remember what Bob Arum said? You can pick up an African-American athlete off of any corner, or for any street, or out of any neighborhood, right? And they'll naturally just pick up things because they have a natural edge already in their athletic ability. This is what Bob Arum said. That's why they had the NBA rule. Adriana Marie Baker, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? Adriana, blessings to you, Queen. How you doing? Hurrah, Betty, what's going on? Mike Jones, what's going on? But when you use, right? When you use your natural gifts like Devin Haney, right? Oh, man, come on, you boring. Because you already have a head start. They perceive you to have a head start. Renee Forby says, stop putting that in everything. Cam Minor, what's going on? Oh, I'm putting it in there? Renee Forby? Now watch this now. Somebody else talking silly. Did you hear what he said? Stop. I'm putting it in there. Cool. Did you know that Bob Arum and Top Rank had the NBA rule? Renee? And let me not call you Renee because the people might confuse you with my brother Renee Bauchon, and you're not him. Renee Forby. Mr. Forby. Mr. Forby. Blessings, Queen. Hey, Queen, you know I don't read that well. Audriana. Now, come on, Queen. See, the Queens give me a hard time. You see what I'm saying? AB 81st Street, what's going on? The Queens, they give me a hard time, bro. Nutsinder UK, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue.
Is your car locked?
Is it?
The door knob up.
Yeah, so. My car door's open.
What?
My car door's open, she said. Don C, my brother, what's going on? Right? So, and again, people, when you chai, make sure my door's cool. So he said, stop putting that in everything. Cool. I'm gonna ask you a question. Great brother. Since you said stop putting it in everything. Cam Minor, what's going on? The truth make a lot of people uncomfortable because they don't want to tell the truth. Hey, Chris B. Ring Talk, what's going on? People don't like the truth, I tell y'all. St. Louis Mick, what's going on? Tara Sims, blessings, Queen. How you doing today? People like to live in fantasy land because the truth makes you hold yourself accountable. And most people, 80% of the people can't hold themselves accountable. They don't want to hold themselves accountable. They're not comfortable with the person they see in the mirror. So they don't want to hold themselves accountable. Point blank and period. Hey, Jada. That's Jada?
No, that's Ash.
Oh. Right? So they don't want to hold themselves accountable. So this brother just said, stop putting it in everything. Ben Davis, what's going on, great brother? Right? Mike Jones, what's going on? He said, stop putting it in everything. Cool. Now, how could I stop putting it in everything when Bob Arum is a legendary promoter, been in the sport of boxing for 60 years? And Bob Arum says that they always had the NBF rule. Do you know what that stands for? Since you're telling me don't put it in boxing. NBF rule stands for no African American, no black fighters. For their matchmakers. The matchmakers have an NBF rule. As they bringing up their young fighters that are non-African American fighters to not face African American fighters early in their career. So what is that about then? Isn't that a separation? Isn't that a separation? Did I put that separation in? If you had this, he been in boxing for 60 years. 60 years, and he said they had this rule that they don't match their fighters up with young African American fighters. But you telling me stop putting it in boxing because you don't like the truth. You don't live in reality. Exactly, Monica. Yeah, Lucky Showtime. Bob Arum has never shown telling you that. DFW Motivation, what's going on? Paul T.S. James, what's going on? He been saying that. He don't hide that. He said because naturally, when kids are trying to learn and coming up through the sport of boxing, right? Naturally, African American fighters have an edge and they have an advantage because they're naturally more athletically gifted. That's what Bob Arum said. Low Cot, what's going on? Roll Tide for life, what's going on? So what are you talking about? Eddie Giles Jr., what's going on? Now, let me ask you a question. George Grace, my brother in the super chat, dropping that quarter of a Hundo on your boy Blue. He said, great topic, Blue. The issue needs to be addressed. Glad you're using your platform for the truth. For sure. Bull Run Ready. What's going on? Now, let me ask you this question. Where did you see the kickback? See, this brother just said this, right? What was his name? Somebody tell me this dude's name again. I didn't forgot his name. He said those are exceptions. Who's the exception? He said those are exceptions. Those? What are those? I didn't see him say one fighter or two. He said a whole race of fighters. Silly. What is you talking about? Those are the exception. African-American fighters are the exception? 4B? Okay, 4B. You just said don't bring that into it. Right? Oro Chumaru PR. What's going on? But Canelo Alvarez just sat there and said, I'm not fighting any more Mexican fighters because I represent Mexico. So what did he mean by when he said that? So 4B, what did he mean by what that? Didn't he mean race when he said that? He's talking about Mexican fighters. He's never going to fight Mexican fighters no more. So who's he talking to? Renee 4B, I'm going to block you soon, but I'm going to ask you a question because clearly you're not a stand-up person. Darnell Schaefer, what's going on? Don, what's going on? You're not a stand-up person. You're not a real person. Lawrence Willis, what's going on? Myron Bromell, what's going on? I understand. See, I real recognize real everywhere you go. And you can always identify somebody that's not a stand-up person, right? They like to move the goalposts. So now he's talking about, oh, I've been watching you for a while. You ain't been watching me for a while. So we could go ahead and just do away with that. Stop pretending. And talking about, oh, I'm not fair to this fight and that. Be fair to every way. No, I'm asking you a question. When they have an NBF rule, right, you just said don't bring that in. So if they have an NBF rule, who are they referring to? You said that's an exception. Ahmad is Ahmad. What's going on? Who's an exception? The exception. What's an exception when you have an NBF rule? No black fighters. Did he say no Andre Ward? No Terrence Crawford? No, or did he say a whole race of people? Kid the Great, my brother. Go subscribe to my brother, Kid the Great Music, man. Kid the Great, drop that link so people can get that music. So you said that was an exception. Audriana Marie Baker, the queen, said it's never about that. It's just a 500-year coincidence. Right. Dom Dotto, what's going on? James Miller, what's going on? Lawrence Nelson, what's going on? So go ahead and tell us. Who was he referring to since you said that was an exception? Exception to who? Who's an exception to? What are you talking about? What do you mean, what am I talking about? You said stop bringing race and everything. That's what you just said. Didn't you say that, Renee 4B? Didn't you just say that? Rob Adams, what's going on? Yeah, he sure did, Rob Adams. And don't got no square to back it up on. I keep telling people, say it to yourself in the mirror out loud to yourself before you repeat it out loud anywhere else. 10-8 Judge, what's going on? Well, you said I'm talking about this all-woman card. Two wrongs can't make it right. Now you're refusing to acknowledge the truth. I'm going to ask you one more question, brother. I'm going to ask you again to stand on your square. Then I'm going to have to see you out of this platform. Stephen Jernigan, what's going on? If you can't be honest and you can't stand on your square, right, then I'm going to have to see you exit stage left. Period. If you want to pretend that you don't see, then cool, no problem. You just can't do that here. We deal with facts over feelings. So if you can't deal with facts over feelings, then brother, this ain't the place for you. If Bob promoted, that has nothing. He didn't promote that, brother. Cyrod King, what's going on? It's a fact of him knowing there's a difference in skill level and talent level. Cream City Commission, what's going on? 10-8 Judge, my brother said, I'm saying ESPN has no picks of Shields and she's the headliner of the show. Facts. And how is she the underdog? Tired of being broke. What's going on, great brother? How is Carissa Shields the underdog when you compare the two resumes? Greg Peters, what's going on? Olds Boston Corner, what's going on? Now she's the underdog because of knockouts. Now knockouts count. Smarky G, what's going on? Leo GT Multimedia Arts, what's going on? Now we count knockouts. Now we concerned with knockout. But when it comes to Deion, so get this. I want y'all to understand this. When it's Savannah Marshall, right? Now we talk about knockouts count because as a female athlete with 12 fights, she has 10 knockouts. So now knockouts count. But you look at Savannah Marshall's resume, right? And who did she knock out? Her fifth fight as a professional. Her fifth fight as a professional, she fought a young lady with a record of 3 wins and 25 losses. Her fifth fight as a professional. Carissa Shields' fifth fight, she fought the great Tory Hunter. And she's younger than Savannah Marshall. But now knockouts count. But when Deontay Wilder knocked out people, then you ask the question, well, who did he knock out, though? He ain't fight nobody. He's just knocking out nobodies. Huh? But Savannah Marshall, who did she knock out? Because the last time I checked in the sport of boxing, we love to push the narrative that the higher you get in competition, the harder it is to get knockouts. So Carissa Shields is fighting higher level of opposition than Savannah Marshall is. So that's why she don't get the same knockouts. Isn't it safe to say that? Or are we just going to pretend we don't understand again? Irvin Legree, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, great brother. Don C, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, I don't see race or color, LOL. Yo, no, of course they don't. Of course they don't. So now just think about this, right? Exactly, Kid the Great. Now, Kid the Great, check this out. Right? How is Carissa Shields the underdog? When you look at they both have 12 fights. Look at the level of opposition. Carissa Shields beat Franchon Cruz the Zone, who's the undisputed champion. She beat Tory Hunter, who was a world champion. She beat Christina Hammer, who was a world champion. She beat Hannah Rankins and Hannah Gabriels. And Habazin. This is who Carissa Shields fought in her 12 fights. Now look at the 12 fights Savannah Marshall had. Now you look at their amateur record. It's no comparison. Now look at their amateur record. She's a 2-time gold medalist. The last time Carissa Shields lost was 10 years ago to Savannah Marshall when she was 17 and Savannah Marshall was 21. And y'all ain't hear what I said. Julius Thomas, what's going on? William Old School on that, my brother. Love you, King. Hope you're feeling well. The last time Carissa Shields lost when she was 20, when she was 17. She's 27 right now. Greg Peters, what's going on? She lost, the last time she lost at anything, she was 17 years old. She's 27 now. 27. But we're going to sit here. We're going to sit here. Right? And she outpointed IGX3. And she outpointed her in that fight. Because it was up on YouTube. You used to see Carissa Shields and Savannah Marshall at one point in time. Now you can't find that fight. Now you can't find the fight. Ain't that amazing? Now the fight is nowhere to be found. She outpointed her. She was 17. Savannah Marshall was 21. Now I need y'all to help me understand. How could Carissa Shields be the underdog in this fight? Why? Because she going to the UK? No Syndicate, UK brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Salute to you, King. So what makes Carissa Shields the underdog? I would like to know what went into, and I know Carissa Shields don't even care right now. She don't care because she gonna handle business. David DeJesus, what's going on? Kim Darling, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? Just do boxing. What's going on? Justin Cooper, what's going on? She gonna handle business on Saturday anyway. D Brown, what's going on? But I would love to know what went into. Thank you, Miss Joette. What went into what went into choosing Savannah Marshall as the favorite? Bucks Dollar, brother in the super chat, my brother. He said, talk about Canelo only fighting white guys, no NBF and NMF. You're right. I just talked about that. But suddenly the brother disappeared. He had so much to say, Bucks Dollar. But then when we deal with these facts, they suddenly fade to the black. Like Jay-Z said, fade to black. Robert Day, what's going on? SC Slots Bodyguard, what's going on? Daniel Burris, what's going on? Robert Day, do you think she would still be an underdog if the fight was happening? Of course. They want to see Carissa Shields lose because she self-proclaimed herself the GOAT. Lily, what's going on? And you got so many people that are mad that she self-proclaimed herself the GOAT. Why? We should be self-proclaiming her the GOAT. LaHaye Minus, what's going on? Because anybody else would be holding their fighters up very high. Al the Truth, what's going on? And claiming them the GOAT. Oh, Marsh, the odds have even out? Good. My brother Ricky said the odds have even out. Thank you. And it shouldn't even be even. Carissa should be ahead. It shouldn't be even. She should be ahead, clearly. It's amazing to me. Joshua Cummins, what's going on? Next Level Coach, what's going on? Rufus Thomas, what's going on? Now, Munchie 456 Mom, what's going on? Now, again, imagine today, Errol Spence saying, hey, I'm not signing a contract to fight. I'm not signing no contract to fight Terrence Crawford. He's African American. LEK, what's going on? I would love to see what the headlines would be. I would love to see if today's time Errol Spence said, I'm not fighting Terrence Crawford because he's African American. I would love to see what the headlines would be. I want one of these fighters to just say, I want Tank Davis to say, I'm fighting Ryan Garcia because he's Mexican. I'm not fighting Devin Haney. He's African American. I would absolutely love to see it. I want to know. Oh, who's in the kitchen? Ash? Who's in the kitchen? Huh? There's Jada?
Yeah.
Can you turn the fan to me, baby? Did you get those numbers for me?
Hello?
The numbers for the the dates, yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, Mom, she'll text you.
She asked me to see how many people were there.
Yeah, she's supposed to text you something else, too, but. So imagine this, right? Right? Imagine, I would love Roy Boy Florida. What's going on? That's exactly what they would say. You can't go up on there. Right? Imagine that. Right? I would love to see, right, what they would say, right, if Devin Haney said that. I want Tank to just say, hey, man, I'm fighting Ryan Garcia. I ain't going to fight Devin Haney. Devin Haney, African-American. Devin Haney, African-American, right? I ain't fighting him, but I'm going to fight Ryan Garcia, though. I would love to see how that would, the perception and how that would go over. Terry Pruitt Wright, the queen in the super chat, dropping that good on your boy Blue. She said, Carissa is my neighbor, born and raised in Flint. She will be victorious on Saturday, no doubt. The quote, facts, queen. Yes, she will. Yes, she will. Hey, and let me tell you something. Poor Prince, what's going on? Savannah Marshall's body language don't look very confident. And salute to the queen, Terry Pruitt Wright, dropping that half a good on your boy Blue. DJ Cash Vermont Marine, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. We all know the sport of boxing has always been biased against black fighters. It's a shame. It's a fact. But the thing that gets me, right, DJ Cash Marine, is that people try to pretend they don't see it or they don't know. They don't understand. We know that, again, like I said, right, DJ Cash Marine, imagine if African American fighters just said that. I ain't fighting him. He's African American. Imagine that. Imagine that. Just the perception. I just want to know I just want to know the reaction from everybody if that was ever said. William was going to say, he said they'll be spazzing out behind the computer. Hey, William, I would just love to see the reaction from everybody. King David 87, what's going on? Curtis Robinson, what's going on? I would love to see everybody's immediate reaction. Everybody would be like, listen. Right? Everybody would be saying, oh, everybody would be saying they can't believe it. So all of these people didn't, right? It didn't. Now, keep this in mind. Who made it a headline before I said something about it? All these big platforms that interviewed him and heard him say it, which one of them made it a headline before I said it? Oh, Bish, you know Stephen A. Smith, he would absolutely lose it up there. Stephen A. Smith ain't have nothing to say about this. Not one single word did he have to say about it. But let that get to his ears. Let that get to Stephen A. Smith's ears. D. Barry, what's going on? A beautiful day there. Peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? Let that get to Stephen A. Smith's ears. So when I mentioned it, not a single, they all heard it. They all put up the videos. They all heard what he said. Not a single soul had a thing to say about it until I said something. And the 10,000 or more people that was here responded to it, right? And then suddenly, now you hear reporters and platforms asking fighters what they think about it. When we went to the press conference for Wilder, Helenius, Caleb Plant, and Darrell, who was the only person that asked Caleb Plant about that? I was the only person. Did anybody ask Anthony Darrell about it? No. Because I missed Anthony Darrell, right? So who asked any of them about that? Who? Everybody's going to act like they didn't hear it. Everybody's going to act like they didn't hear it. Nobody was going to say a word until I said something. Not a single word. Now, suddenly, people are interviewing fighters and they're asking the Mexican fighters what they think about his comments and this and it. Where was that? Nobody heard this but me? Prime Minister, my brother in Super Chat, said black fighters avoid black fighters equals blackball. Agreed. And that part as well. Because if nobody else going to feed us, we got to feed ourselves. That MF Dre brother in the Super Chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, I guess people forgot Jack Johnson back then. They the search for every buff white dude just to beat him ripped to the late great. Facts. RP to the late great. Facts. Darkest Light brother in the Super Chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, yo, Blue, I got two for you. Andre Ward versus Bernard Hopkins and Sergio Martinez versus Canelo Alvarez. Andre Ward versus B-Hop. Wow. Sergio Martinez and Canelo. I think Sergio Martinez beats Canelo. And I think Andre Ward and B-Hop at 68. I think Bernard Hopkins wins. Man, that's a hard fight right there. Andre Ward versus B-Hop in their primes. Sergio Martinez in his prime is a nightmare for Canelo. Andre Ward and B-Hop. Hey, bro, they like two. That's like they like the same fighter. Oh man, the tricks of the trade inside. I don't know, man. My first instinct is to say Bernard Hopkins, but then I could see Ward winning that fight. I don't know. That's a true 50-50 fight, man. And they have a lot of similarities. Man. And they're the same size too. I feel like B-Hop would just find a way to get it done, but then I don't know, bro. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna ask Rummy Corner to do a video about that. Dion Dub, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping a half a dub on your boy Blue. Blue, I know the KO is unlikely, but let's say Carissa knocks out Savannah Saturday. You think they will put her over Katie on the pound for pound list? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Thug and D, what's going on? Absolutely not. They're gonna find a way to discredit it. Well, you know, Savannah this, and man, no. I'm putting it on there. She's already there for me, so I can't. There ain't no space to put her above there again. Carissa Shields so high on the female pound for pound list that she's made her way to the men for pound list. Period. Party as James, what's going on? She's so high on the pound for pound list that she ain't even on there no more. She ain't even on the pound for pound list no more. She's so far ahead of everybody else, in my opinion. She's so far on the list that they ain't even got they don't even have a category for her anymore. They don't have a category for her anymore. They don't even have a category. So, like I said, right? So, like I said, long live job. What's going on? I don't think they robbed Amanda Serrano. I thought Amanda didn't assert herself in the late rounds. She let Katie bounce back. She's the champion. She let Katie bounce back. She let Katie, regather herself and take control of the fight. Christopher Bowen, what's going on? So I don't think she got robbed. I just thought Katie should have put her foot on the gas, and she let it go. King David 86 said Ward got him, man. Man, y'all underestimate Bernard Hopkins in his prime, bro. BKSJ 11 was good, great brother. Matthew Bishop, what's going on? Oh yeah, if Micaiah Meyer beats Alicia Baumgartner, it's gonna be plastered all over the place. Facts. So the fact is that we got to be truthful. How are we 2 hours in without 1,000 likes? I don't understand how that works. We should be at 1.1K likes. How is we 2 hours in and we don't have 1,000 likes? Smash the like button. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes all the way up. And the link to become a channel member, a family member, which is going to give you multiple entries, right, to the pay-per-view giveaway, the ticket giveaway, so on and so forth. I think I might do a ticket giveaway for Deontay Wilder and Robert Helenius as well. I think I'm going to do a ticket giveaway for Robert Helenius and Deontay Wilder. So your family member, a chat member, right, is going to give you multiple entries into winning the opportunity to go to these fights or getting the pay-per-views. So you become a channel member, family member, it's going to give you multiple entries, heighten your chances to become the winner in this situation. So I think I'm going to do Sugar Ray Leonard versus Roy Jones. Roy Jones. My first thought is Roy Jones. Munchie 456 man, what's going on? The league, what's going on? So that you become a channel member, that's going to work in your favor. So, but yeah, so the history. So when you have people that say, "Oh, stop," like when Savannah Marshall, "Oh, stop using that card," right? Because John Merriweather, what's going on? It don't have no place in the sport. I agree, it shouldn't have a place in the sport, but it does, and it exists. And the reason that it has a place in the sport, and the reason that it still exists, Kawhi Elliott, what's going on, right, is because of people not wanting to acknowledge the truth. Miss Joette said, I don't have a password, so I can't leave Canada. I don't know. A password or a passport? Bama Jeff 79, what's going on? Passport, that's what I thought. Salute to my brother Ron, Broken Traditions in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Ron, Broken Traditions. What's good with you, Ron? American Patriot 1776. What's going on, great brother? You mean a passport? I didn't get the great say you need a password now. Hey man, I thought that was some. I think that was some rule, Canada rule. I don't know. I ain't never been to Canada, so I don't know.
No, mommy.
So wow, big step. I ain't know that either. Amazing. Yes, you need a passport. Sorry, isn't that what I said? No, you said password, Miss Joette. I was like, password. You said password. I'm like, password. You can have an enhanced driver's license to cross the border. Oh, yeah, Miss Joette, get an enhanced driver's license. Fred Natera, what's going on? Go enhance your driver's license, can you? Tara Sensei Blue, I like the way you carry yourself, which means you have an awesome wife. See, why I can't get credit for my own being, Queen? I do, but why I can't get credit for my own being? Brian, say Tuma, what's going on? So, Mr. Nagy, what's going on? So I just don't Vaughn Robinson, what's going on? Yeah, I watched the fight. She outpointed Savannah Marshall, but she didn't get the nod. So when you look at it from that standpoint, man, it's just incredible to me, right? That it's absolutely incredible to me that we pretend to act like we don't see and know what's going on when we know the truth. And I'm gonna open up the phone lines to get y'all thoughts on this. What y'all think about that? Hey man, but y'all gotta do the speed limit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta do the speed limit. I did have one of those, but they did give them out anymore in my city. I don't know why. Rick James, big Rick James. What's going on, great brother? Edge of 561. What's going on?
She got some words for you. How many people are watching?
Right now, 537. 825. Should be 1,000.
Yeah, where's the other 200?
Yeah, we got to get the likes up. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1K. Smash the like button, people.
I don't like that. They're watching too much face.
You see? Come tell me. Now she's shy. You see? She's talking over here, but she's shy now. Come tell him. Tell him to smash the like button.
They need to.
Tony T, what's good, great brother? Yeah, smash the like button, man. We should have 1K likes, man. I don't know why the phone calls is coming through like that. It's just saying missed calls. What's going on, great brother?
Rick.
What's going on, great brother? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Press 1. To send
What?
a voicemail, press 2.
What's going on?
What's going on, man?
What's going on with you, great brother? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Toronto.
Toronto. Hey, man, you got a passport?
Yeah, I got a passport.
You know, because they say you can't come out of Canada. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. If you ain't got a vaccine, you can't come out this hole, man. Oh, sorry for my language.
No, it's all good.
You can't come out of Toronto if you ain't got a vaccine. You need a vaccine passport. As soon as you enter the airport, they ask you for that the vaccine passport. So, yeah, wow. Man, it's kind of crazy up in here. But I just want to ask you about this whole thing with ESOP Cruz, because I'm noticing that a lot of people want the tank fight with ESOP Cruz Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
But I was saying I don't think they should put ESOP Cruz in the fight with Tank, because they build him as a star, right? And if you're going to build him as a star, let his star status be a lot more bigger, you feel me? Because if you put him in a fight with Tank, you know, and he just lost to Tank, don't you feel like that hurts his star status to some degree? What do you think?
Wait, say it again. Do I think it hurts Tank's star status or Isaac Cruz?
No, ESOP Cruz, because they build an ESOP Cruz right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if they build an ESOP Cruz right now, they want to go in a fight with ESOP Cruz already. Don't you feel like that's, you know, don't you want him to build him a little bit more and then go into ESOP Cruz fight?
Well, you know, the problem with boxing is you run the risk of them losing. You know what I mean? If he don't fight him now, he gonna have to fight somebody. It's only but so many times he could fight the guys like he just fought Ramirez this past Sunday. And eventually you're gonna have to fight, you know, some bigger names. You know, at least the Rollies of the world. And there's no guarantee he get past Rolly. So he lose to Rolly, you know, or Frank Martin. You know what I mean? Or he lose to, you know, it's somebody of that caliber, and now you lose that big payday and that big fight. So
right, that's true.
I personally think that he's already it's enough already. He already garnered enough status over the Tank fight. You know what I mean? He's big enough now to go ahead and make the fight happen.
For Tank Part 2, you think so already?
Yeah, because I mean his status, like Rolly, is at an all-time high. You know what I mean?
Right.
Unless he beats, it ain't gonna get no higher than what it is unless he beats a Devin Haney or Shakur.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He got to beat one of them for it to get bigger than what it already is. It's even if he beat, let's say if Rolly and ESOP Cruz, they fought each other. Even if whoever wins, they're not gonna get no bigger than what they already are.
Right. But what I was saying though was, if you put ESOP Cruz on a co-main of a Wilder versus Ruiz, or a Spence versus Crawford, or like those type of fights where he's going to get so much recognition because of the fans that are waiting for the main event. You don't think that, like, as he grows more and as more fans get to see him, and as he's being seen in packed arenas on Cinco de Mayo and all that, you don't think that Tank fight becomes a lot more intriguing and becomes just much more bigger? You know what I mean?
No, I think his status has reached his max until he fights until he fights a more credible name. You know what I mean? Like they capitalized off of him, being competitive with Tank already.
With Tank,
It's reached his max right now. You know what I mean? And don't forget, he was the co-main event for Errol Spence and Ugas in Dallas when he fought Gamboa. When he fought Gamboa. So, and now he's the co-main event for Ortiz and Andy Ruiz. Like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? It's hit his peak already.
Yeah, that's a good point. And before I land my plane, before I let someone else call, before I get another call on, I want to ask you this:
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like Oscar De La Hoya won't let Garcia fight Tank unless the split is 50-50? Because I've been hearing that he wants to sell Golden Boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this kind of gives me the perception that he doesn't want Munguia and Virgil Ortiz and Ryan Garcia to not have those step-up fights first, because it's going to diminish their star status. So do you feel like Oscar De La Hoya, do you feel like he wants to let Ryan Garcia, do you feel like he wants to cash out on Ryan Garcia before he ends up potentially selling Golden Boy, before, Ryan Garcia potentially gets in a step-up fight?
Oh, yeah, he wants to, for sure, because, what's the three? He got Munguia, Ryan Garcia, and Virgil Ortiz, right?
Yeah.
They're all at the threshold of having to fight somebody that they can all lose to now. They're all there, right? But when you got Ryan, Virgil and Ryan are in the hottest divisions, right? So I think that his obligation and his relationship with DAZN, seeing as DAZN putting the money behind Golden Boy, that's the reason why he don't want to make the Tank fight. Along with, I'm sure he's not confident. He's not 100% confident that, I don't even think he's 80% confident that Ryan's going to beat Tank. You know what I mean? But you factor in that DAZN just put all this money behind you for Emmanuel Tagle and Javier Fortuna, and now you're going to have the biggest fight of your career, and we're not going to be involved. And there's no way DAZN is going to, they're not going to, at that point in time, there's no way they're going to do business with Oscar De La Hoya moving forward. We can't trust you. You know what I'm saying? Why would I do that? You know what I mean? That's equivalent to being married for 20 years and being at mid-level. You know what I'm saying? Then you hit the jackpot, you're a multi-hundred millionaire or billionaire, and now you move on. No. There ain't no way your significant other that you was with, they ain't coming back. It's over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that definitely makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. And so now they backed you for Tagle, they backed you for Javier Fortuna. Now you're going to leave in the biggest fight and we don't get nothing up from it?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah,
so
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so I think that DAZN is saying, well, we got to be involved some way, somehow. But Showtime is saying we keeping it in-house. You don't have no, see, Ryan don't have no commitment to DAZN. He don't owe them anything. You understand what I'm saying? He owns he owes Golden Boy. It don't matter what platform he's fighting on. He's the product. It's Oscar De La Hoya moving forward. Ryan Garcia get knocked out. Now you got other fighters that need a platform. Now you want us to you understand what I'm saying? No way.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Right. And Showtime understands. See, the this is why I said the blame is on Showtime. Because they know Ryan Garcia is in a contract. They know he has a commitment, and they know Oscar De La Hoya has a commitment to DAZN.
Yep.
So if they want to make this fight happen, well, then they're going to have to bend, and they're going to have to sacrifice and allow the zone to be a part of it.
Right.
Not saying the zone have to run the point, but you got to let the zone be a part of it.
Yeah, to build the brand too, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
We know Tank's the A side. We know Tank the A side. We know he's running point, but you got to let them be involved some way, somehow.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
So if you're Steven Espinosa, we putting all the money out. Why does the zone have to be? You don't want to make the fight.
Right.
You got to play nice in the sandbox. You, as a businessman, Steven Espinosa knows when Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua did that to him, he didn't like it.
Yep.
So why would you want to do that to them? You know what I'm saying? Fadeaway Kenny, what's going on? That's the problem in the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? And everybody wants to have the advantage when the ball's in their court. But when the ball ain't in their court, they want everybody to play nice in the sandbox. It don't work that way.
Right. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? It just don't work that way.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But to me, I feel like the Ryan Garcia fight versus Tank, there's so much money on the line, right?
Mm-hmm.
And because there's so much politics involved and, network issues and, we want a bigger piece and, we want to build, the brand too. Do you feel like in the future, like this is going to continue to happen where networks are going to continue to have this problem where, they want a piece and if they don't, like, the fight's not going to happen, so they're not going to budge in? Do you feel like that's going to continue to happen? Because I feel like that's really diminishing the sport of boxing. You know what I mean? Like when you look at the UFC, you can literally have 6 stars fighting on one card, and everyone's happy. The fans are happy. The UFC is happy. The fighters are happy. Everyone's happy. But in boxing, you get a couple of maybe 2 good fights on one card. And that's it, and you're paying pay-per-view for that. You know what I mean? Like, how long is that gonna last, realistically?
Now, and so I say this, right? The UFC can do that, and I always say they should mix and match. Take some of the rules from UFC, take some of the rules from boxing, incorporate them, right? But the UFC is able to do that because they ain't paying their fighters.
Right.
So they giving you the fights you want to see, but at the same time, they taking away from the fighters. They ain't paying the fighters. So, they're going to put, like you said, 6 stars on one card because they ain't paying. And the fighters don't have no plan B. They ain't got a choice because it's run by one government.
Right.
But so it is they taking advantage of the fighters, and then in boxing, they taking advantage of the fans.
Yep.
So you can't win for losing. You know what I'm saying? It just, if you mix and match it, you find a way to get it done.
Yep.
That's the problem, man.
Yep. All right, but man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much, man.
No doubt, great brother. Appreciate you.
Much. Yeah, have a great day.
All right, you too.
All right, bye.
All right. So that's the thing. Sean Byrne, what's going on? No, Sean Burton, because Devin Haney had a co-promotion himself with DAZN and Matchroom. Right? Devin Haney attempted to bring those fighters to DAZN to fight. They just didn't want to agree. And he wanted to do joint fights. And Devin Haney did joint fights. He did the fight with Joseph Diaz. He did the fight with Jorge Linares. So he gave them some fights. But in this case, it was just it was an understanding between DAZN and Devin Haney and DHP and Matchrooms that Devin Haney just ain't gonna be able to secure these fights because there ain't nobody trying to give him the opportunity. The difference is fighters want to fight Ryan. The ball's in Ryan's court. You understand what I'm saying? The ball's in Ryan Garcia court. People want to fight him. He could have fought Devin Haney. They both could have fought on DAZN.
Call from.
What's going on, great brother? What's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Brandon from Peoria, Illinois. How you, Blue?
Salute to Illinois, man. Salute to Chicago, man.
No, I'm from Peoria. It's like 3 hours.
Oh, it's okay. Salute to Illinois, though, man.
But I still watch you every day and stuff like that. But I just got a quick question.
Go ahead, great brother.
Like when you break down Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I think these fellas mentioned like Sean Porter. Did you say Sean Porter was roughing up Terrence Crawford a lot on the inside, but he also was roughing up Errol Spence on the inside?
Oh, for sure, no doubt about it.
So I know you give the edge to Errol Spence. I'm like, I know you said physicality might get Terrence Crawford, but I think Terrence Crawford got more of an edge. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So
basically, I just like why not? I don't think you're being biased. I get that. I don't think.
Yeah, no. If you remember, right, when the Sean Porter Errol Spence fight was made, I was saying the same thing, right? I said that when people were saying, I was the only one that everybody was saying Errol was going to stop him and knock him out. I was the only one that said that ain't going to happen. It's going to be a competitive fight, right? And it was a very close fight. And I always say this: the knockdown and the last round was the turning point for Errol Spence to separate himself to winning the fight. That's how close the fight was. You know what I mean?
You think it would have been a draw had he not knocked him down?
It could have very well been a draw. That's how close the fight was. You know what I'm saying? So but if you listen to what I've been saying before that, I always said that I knew Errol Spence wasn't going to steamroll through Sean Porter and stop him and knock him out like people were saying. I said this is going to be a very, very close fight because Sean Porter's style. I always say this: Sean Porter has the best footwork in boxing when he was active.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody have better footwork. So he puts himself in position that makes it very, very hard for his opponents. The problem is Sean Porter would be the best fighter in boxing if he had power.
You think so?
No.
Like you said, I think Shakur Stevenson is the best boxer right now.
No, man, listen. If Sean Porter had power, right, he would be the best. He'd be the best fighter in boxing. You absolutely cannot stop Sean Porter from doing what he wanted to do in the fight.
No, you're right. And I hated that style, dude. That Maul and Ash. But you know what? Because I got so accustomed to watching Floyd, it was crazy. You know what I mean? So
but you know what it is? He really not. It's a technique to it. If you really watch him, you know what I'm saying? He smothers you to make up for his lack of power.
Right.
You understand? So he outworks you. You know what I mean? He outworks you. He have to do that because he's compensating for his lack of power. You know what I mean? But if he had power with the angles and footwork and the head movement and the condition that he has, everybody's in trouble. He beats those moments where he buzzed Errol Spence and buzzed Terrence Crawford. He buzzed them off of activity. They just didn't see the punches. The punches that hurt you the most are the ones you don't see. And because he's so active, right? He always gonna hit you with something you don't see. He hurt Keith Thurman too, right? But if he had Keith Thurman power, Danny Garcia power, it's not even it's over. Because his activity, his foot movement, his angles, his ring IQ, it's over. And his durability, you're not gonna beat him.
Right.
You're not gonna beat Sean Porter.
Right, because he like that 12 rounds of the fight. He do the fight like that 20 rounds of the fight. You know what I mean?
Right. It's just nonstop.
Pretty, man. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't a fan of the style because it wasn't pretty. I'm like, I want to see, because I'm not a fan of the Mexican style. It's not to be saying that on you. I don't want them to be,
right.
But your Mexican fans get mad. But I'm just not a fan of the style, like just standing there trading punches. You know what I mean?
Right. You like me. You like clean boxing.
Yes, sir. Yeah. That's why everybody's not sport. I'm like, man, listen. I know you said it too. You said the best pure boxer you ever seen was Floyd Mayweather, and I agree with you.
Right.
And one more thing, Blue. You think they ever get you up there, Matt Kellerman, man? He probably trying to get you fired your first show.
Hey.
For them to be saying, God,
But to make it worse, right? This is how much for never even mind nails, right? They told the world that the 4-belt era began in '88.
Well, see, that's before my time. I was born in '91.
Right. But just think about that. If the 4-belt era started in '88, that means Mike Tyson wasn't undisputed.
And were they counting that franchise belt as, were they trying to tell the people that because they're undisputed?
Right.
Franchise belt?
Right. But just think about it though. Just never mind all that. They tried to tell the world that the 4-belt era began in '88.
Okay.
That's like saying, bro, the belt wasn't even. It's like the IBO belt right now. The WBO belt was like the IBO belt right now. Who considers the IBO belt a major belt?
See, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really like ingrained with like the belts and stuff, but I do I watch boxing. Like that's my sport. You know what I mean?
Right. Now check this out. Now let me tell you, great brother. The WBO didn't become a major belt to the 2000s.
Okay.
But they said that it became a major belt in the 80s.
Wow.
That couldn't have been no more.
Tricking the people.
Exactly, great
Like
brother.
the nonsense.
Right. So just like they'd like to tell you, they keep 3 separate occasions. They put, there's not a coincidence. Now on 3 separate occasions, they put up on their telecast that Lomachenko's undefeated. How do you make that mistake?
Oh my God! And then when they erased the zeros, dude, like I'm like, hold on. Like I was watching, he had a fight. I'm like, I just was sworn he lost to Lopez.
Now here's the thing though. If Floyd Mayweather had 1 loss, do you think they would ever make the mistake of saying he was undefeated?
They were crucified.
They would never make the mistake in saying he was undefeated ever.
No, never. They're broadcasters.
Right.
You know it, man, and that's why I love when you implement the fact that Floyd became who he was without endorsement. I don't think people understand how major that is.
Right. No endorsements.
Endorsement money and still become a billionaire. You're not on nobody's pushing you but you.
But you.
You know what I mean? I'm glad you point that out a lot.
And these fighters just don't take heed to that enough, in my opinion.
They don't, bro. Like he is a bit okay, y'all. They can't breathe or whatever. But he got to do something right to become a billionaire.
Yeah, man, and listen, I'll be a non-reading dude if you give me $1 billion. I don't care how much you think I can't read. You give me $1 billion.
When you say you got to decipher your fighters, I know because you say everybody, you put Floyd in the same category of like C. Crawford, you like superstar boxer. Like you got to put, but you do say iconic, but you got to say
there's
you got to say megastar, iconic legend.
No. See the separation is the iconic.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One is iconic, icon superstar. You know what I'm saying? The other one is just a superstar. It's just like there's a difference between a star superstar and an iconic superstar. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, there's 2 different levels.
Okay. What do you think about Arthur Better Beef?
I like Arthur Better Beef, exciting. But the right boxer is going to outbox him. If you don't,
think the power get him?
No. If you're not, what happens is when you look at the fight with Marcus Brown, when he wanted to move and box, he was giving Better Beef all types of problems. Okay. It's when
I gotta go back and watch that.
Yeah, it's just when you can see Marcus Brown.
Check that out.
Yeah, see, I watch fights for the little nuances that take place, not the ending results.
You a great insider.
Yeah.
If they ever offered you Showtime, ever offered you to get up there and talk, what you do look like what Max do, what you do.
Yeah, as long as they let me be myself and bring my peopleizations with me.
Yeah, I was gonna think you raw and people like I can talk. They always want to tie with stuff. So they said you have to tone it down. You know, you get animated, so you'll get yelling.
Oh yeah. I'm
he's just being passionate about boxing. He's being menacing. He's being passionate.
Right, but I mean, what's the difference between that and Stephen A. Smith do it?
Right. Well,
he just ain't telling the truth.
Listen, you're not Stephen A. You a brother.
Yeah, he just don't tell the truth.
No, right. That's what I'm saying. You too raw.
Yeah.
No, we can't
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? See, I want to tell the people the truth. It's just like this situation I'm talking about today. They don't want to tell you the truth. Right? There's no way an African American fighter can say they don't want to fight another African American fighter.
Oh my God! I can't believe they let them fly with me.
And here's the thing, right? You're gonna tell me that as much of a fan as that Stephen A. Smith is, and all these basketball players and everybody that watches boxing, you're gonna tell me that none of them seen and heard what Canelo said? Of course they did.
Yeah, of course they did.
Why didn't it reach? Why didn't it reach? Their platforms.
Because white people love it.
Yeah, it's amazing, right? Because they love Canelo Alvarez. If Floyd Mayweather said, "I'm never going to fight an African American fighter again," that would have been on CNN.
I would have been everywhere.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, for sure.
I hope you continue doing what you're doing. Like, I watch it every day at work. I'm a garbage and I be throwing trash. I put blue on, man. I just go to drink the happy hour, man.
No, man, I appreciate you, King, man. See, as long as I get the support from the people, man, the sky's the limits. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Keep going, Blue. Like I said, I'm going to keep watching you, my man.
I appreciate you, King.
And I hope you get a chance to get on TV and start telling the truth to the people, man. You got to get, man. You know what I hate? Like, more black people, like, somebody got a platform, put Blue so the world can hear Blue, goddammit.
Right. Fact. I appreciate you, King.
Yes, sir.
All right. I don't know what that clicking sound is. The dee. I don't know what that is. Dee. I don't know what that is. Chick Cicerelli, my brother, what's good with you? Curtis Robinson, what's going on? Hall Smith, what's good? The sports guy, what's going on, my peoples? Smash the like button, people. Let's get the likes up. We should be at 1K. Get the likes up to 1K.
Call from.
What's going on, great brother? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Chicago. This is LSAK Tag. What up, Blue?
My brother, what's goody with you? Salute to the shot. Hey, listen, New York got the best pizza in the world, King. Hey, so when I come out there, you gotta take me to the right pizza spots then.
Gotcha.
Say less.
What up, family?
Ain't nothing, man.
I wanted to ask this question. I'm gonna be quick.
Nope.
Tell me, what do Boots got to do to get a big fight? You know?
Hey, man, it's gonna be hard because when you see the people, they can say all they want that we don't see it. He need to prove himself. His peers, they don't see it that way. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His peers, they understand exactly who he is and what he represents. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the problem. When you have Keith Thurman saying, "Oh man, this dude is a mixture between me, Terrence Crawford, Pernell Whitaker, and Floyd Mayweather." Well, ain't nobody trying to fight that. That's a creative player on a video game. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to fight that creative player on no video game. You cheating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we was playing Fight Night and you had a creative player that had all those intangibles of all those fighters, you're gonna be like, bro, you can't use him.
Okay.
And that's what's happening with Boots, man. So I said, and so what's gonna happen with Boots, man, is that he eventually gonna get his opportunity when the sanction bodies have he's in a position where the champions have to give him an opportunity. Or if Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence fight, they're gonna fight, vacate the belts, so the belts go bounce around. You know what I'm saying? Then he pick up a belt, then you're gonna have to go through him to be a champion. That's when he's gonna get his opportunity.
Oh, okay. So none of the sanctioned bodies would
Hey, just think about this right now. Keith Thurman should be fighting him right now. What's the holdup?
Yeah.
There's no holdup.
Keith Thurman ain't ready for that.
There's no holdup right now.
He bad, but he trying to get a warm-up fight before he get ready for something like that.
Right. Keith did that talking how he'll school boots, right? I'll school boots. I'll do all this. I'll do that, right? Okay, sign the contract. And here's another thing I tell people, right? Keith used these deflection tactics that people just don't pay attention to. Oh, I ain't never seen a contract. Well, you the A side. Why would you see a contract? You sending him the contract. See, we know that Boots, Bozy, and Steven Espinosa has been reaching out to Keith Thurman to make that fight happen. It's on Keith. If Keith Thurman wanted to fight Boots, the fight would be announced tomorrow. But he's telling people, I ain't never seen no contract. Why would you see the contract? You the A side.
You need to go old school and just track him down wherever he at.
Right.
Hey, let's go, champ.
Right now, you think about it. If Boots send him a contract, is it going to be enough for Keith to sign it? No. So go to Steven Espinosa, Keith, and tell Steven Espinosa what you're looking for to fight Boots and what we could do to make the fight happen. Period. Just that simple.
Yeah.
Just that simple. But running around telling people I ain't seen no contract. Yeah, that sounds good. Right to the quote unquote naked eye in the sport of boxing. The people that don't know no better. Yeah, they ain't never sent Keith. They ain't trying to fight Keith. They ain't never sent him no contract. That sounds good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but Keith, you the A side. You want to fight Boots? Okay. Tell Steven Espinosa you want to fight Boots. Just think about this. Do you think that Mario Barrios sent Keith Thurman a contract?
No.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
No, not at all.
Mario Barrios sent Keith Thurman no contract. Come on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So Keith, go ahead and cut it out, man. Go ahead and cut it out.
I'm waiting for Boots to get up there, man. Cause I want to see, I want to see his history start.
Hey, look,
legendary.
Cody Crowley asked for $10 million. Come on, brother, to fight Boots. Stanionis, they talking about Stanionis and Cody Crowley fighting. Why wouldn't they be fighting Boots? Virgil Ortiz, what are we doing? Keith Thurman, what are we doing? Like, it don't make sense. But it does make sense.
So you think he's the new boogeyman in boxing?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Ain't nobody volunteering. They got to be overcompensated.
Okay.
Exactly. They got to be overcompensated for them to agree to fight Jerron Ennis. But people will tell you he ain't do nothing, he ain't prove nothing. Or he ain't do nothing, he ain't prove nothing. But nobody want to be the example.
Okay.
Yeah. Nobody want to be the example. So, it all sounds good. But, that just happens when you in a sport like boxing and your talent is off the charts. See, in no other sport can your talent be caged. You know what I'm saying? When you great in any other sport, it can't be caged. But in boxing, it can be caged until, you absolutely dig your way out and break your way out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth. It's just like Devin Haney. You know what I mean? It's like how many times he got to call out the best fighters and we still run around talking about, oh, he ain't fight this person. He ain't do nothing yet. Like, he's trying. It takes two to tango, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so nobody. Yeah, exactly, man. So that's the problem with it, man. But I hope Boots gets his opportunity. You know what I mean? Stanionis, Keith Thurman. I don't care. One of those dudes. You know what I'm saying? It's time. Yep. You know what I mean? Even Ugas. You know what I mean? Yep. At first Ugas Ishmael Salas, he ain't had no words for Boots. Now they'll school him, but nobody talking about fighting him though. It all sounds good. You know what I mean? Nobody want to sound like they flat out avoiding him. So everybody they'll make mention. Yeah, I'll fight him. I'll do this. I'll do that because nobody want to not put him, not mention him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But ain't nobody signing on that dotted line. Nobody.
I hope he get a belt too, so they won't, so they have to.
But even when he get a belt, it's gonna be the same outcome as Devin Haney. This dude got all the belts and still can't get fights. That's amazing.
Exactly.
It's amazing, man. It's amazing.
Yeah, Cambosa's trying to fight him again.
Right. Cambosa's and that's out of embarrassment.
Yeah.
He ain't got nothing to lose. That's why if you listen to Cambosa's what he's saying, oh, I lose again, I'm retiring, because it's out of embarrassment.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's straight out of embarrassment, man. But he Cambosa's can't. He did all that in his home country and all. He got to try. He got to at least try.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ain't no way he could right now start talking about fighting this person, that person, when you got a rematch clause with Devin Haney. You did all that talking. He got to try. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It ain't that he 100% want to. Trust me, if it was a road of least resistance and it didn't go through Devin Haney to regain his titles, he definitely choosing that route.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I hope this fight with Tank happens, because need some more good fights out there.
yeah, man. Again, like even in the Tank situation, he's aggressively pursuing Ryan. Why not aggressively pursue Dev?
Exactly.
But they're gonna tell you because Devin is under contract and got a rematch clause. Ryan is under contract and he got a whole network that you don't want to be a part of in the zone.
Okay.
So I'm not understanding that. That's just as that runs just as deep as having to pay Cambosa step aside money, right?
Yep.
You got to pay the zone step aside money, right? What's the difference? There's no difference.
Exactly.
But
Yep. All right, Blue.
All right, great brother. I appreciate you.
Thanks for your insight, man.
You already appreciate you always. Appreciate you always support me. I'll be out there, man, because I'm going to another Bulls game. I might go to the home opener, so I'll keep you posted though.
Okay, for sure.
We gotta get some of that.
All right.
You know what I mean? That good old pizza, bro.
Okay, that's Chi-Town pizza.
Yes, sir.
Real.
Yeah, because you know what I mean. I went downtown and all that, and I wasn't impressed, man.
Yeah. That's the rich folks pizza.
That's the corporate pizza, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We got that. Yeah, we got that. Yeah, we got
Okay.
we got that. But I appreciate you, King.
Oh, don't worry about it.
All right, say less. Eugene McDougallberry, my brother in the super chat, he said, "How I call? Never did it before." The number's right there on the screen. You just hit that number, call in, great brother, and smash the like button, people. Get the likes up to 1K. Ohio Style Lyrics 513, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, "What's good, Blue? I watched your screening earlier today. I forget the fighter's name that's fighting Carissa Shields, but the way you dropped that knowledge, that was real talk. Salute." Savannah Marshall, appreciate you. Ohio Style Lyric 513, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Yeah, it just gets ridiculous, bro. We just always seem to just go right around. You know what I'm saying? We go around the truth.
Call from
DJ Rich.
DJ Rich, what's good, great brother?
Oh man, Blue.
What's goody?
Blue. I'm here, man. Me and my wife just got you on here, man. I can't get a notification to save my life. Oh man, we appreciate you, Blue Blood family, and everything you do, my brother.
I appreciate you, and tell the wife I said blessings.
Let's see you too, King.
I appreciate you, Queen.
Yeah, one question, bro. What do you think about, well, first of all, the pecking order in boxing is no more like it was back in the 70s and the 80s.
Right.
What's business politics? What do you think about the tank? And I saw that thing in Pitbull Part 2 would be interesting.
I think Pitbull has grown
Mm-hmm.
over his last couple of fights, and he has something to bring to Tank now. Something to Tank to really think about.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think it'll be a better run this time for
Pitbull.
Isaac Cruz against Tank again, part 2.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a more competitive fight, right? Yeah, and it's going to be largely in due part to Isaac Cruz, like you said, his confidence going into a rematch with Tank, right?
Absolutely.
His confidence at an all-time high. He's been on a bigger stage, and that was his first time on that massive stage, right? Now he's been a co-main event to Errol and Ugas. He's been a co-main event to Andy Ruiz and Luis Ortiz, you know, and he's been on that big stage. He's been in there with Tank now. He already know what to expect. He felt Tank power, you know, so he definitely going to be more, you know, confident going in the fight. But I just think that the levels, Tank Davis' skill set, we don't get the full display of Tank Davis' skill set because he just don't have to use it. Tank Davis' ability to make adjustments, Tank Davis's ring IQ. Everybody gets enamored with his power, and because he didn't drop Isaac Cruz and he didn't knock him out, you know, it was like it seemed to be more competitive than what it actually was. Now it was a competitive fight, right? But because Tank was on the back foot, Isaac was aggressive, and he didn't get a knockdown or knockout. It just comes across as being more competitive than what it actually is, right? And Tank also, on the flip side of that, is that people don't realize is that Tank too learned from that. See, that's the thing. We all feel like Isaac Cruz has progressed, right? He's gotten more experience. He's been on the bigger stage. He got more confident. But on the flip side of that, we got to look at this and say, well, that's the first time Tank fought somebody that aggressive. That's the first time Tank fought somebody that was shorter than him. That was the first time he fought somebody that had a smaller arm reach and was savvy, right? To that, and he didn't back down from the very beginning and was durable, right? That's the first time Tank faced that. So now in a rematch, Tank gonna be a better version of himself as well. So if you look at the levels when they fought the first time, well, Isaac gonna be a level up, but Tank is also gonna be a level up. It would be a more competitive fight if Isaac I see leveled up and Tank stayed the same. But he's learned from that. You know what I mean? He learned. I'm sure Tank learned a lot. You could see that when he fought Rolly Romero in his last fight, right? He quickly went on the back foot. He's usually not comfortable on the back foot. You know what I mean? Where especially with guys that are bigger than him, he'll try to pivot back to the center of the ring, or when he feels himself being back to the ropes, he'll try to feint you or get aggressive to get you to be hesitant. You know what I mean? But in the Rolly fight, he trusted himself to be effective moving backwards. And
and you know, I mean, but what I've realized about Tank, everybody is obsessed with his power. But you don't realize along with his power is his foot movement and his skill set. Because when he dropped De La Cruz, he waited. He timed him and he caught him with that left uppercut.
Yeah, you talking about Rolly?
No, he caught Rolly with that straight left. So when he fought Leo De La Cruz.
Oh, Leo, right.
Leo De La Cruz, he waited. He timed him. He got on his back foot. He leaned inside that angle. That angle has to do with boxing, with your boxing IQ. So just for his power alone, knowing he has a great boxing IQ. Because all the fights he's had, when he laid you out, he laid you out. And all not power was all about his position and his handset and his speed. Yeah. And people look at that, oh, he knocked him out. Yeah, but how did he get there? He had to have some type of smart ring IQ and movement. Because everybody he fought, Leo De La Cruz is bigger than him. Rolling with one bigger than him. Isaac, like you said, shorter than him. And constantly coming at him. He had, like you said, he had those readjustments.
And see,
and like you said,
and see, that's the thing. Like you said, everybody's enamored with his power. Not too many people pay attention as how he sets up the knockouts. Like you said with Leo Santa Cruz, right? He remember before he knocked him out, his corner was saying, they was panicking and you got to do this. You got. Remember, he said, "Relax, relax. I got him. I see." He saw something. Remember when he walked back to the corner right before the round, he knocked him out. He said, "I got him. I got him. I figured it out." And he came out there and knocked him out. Remember that?
Yep, because what he had in that corner, he leaned to the side and threw that straight uppercut and left him some room, because when he threw that right, he came with that uppercut right on the button.
Right on the button.
And like you said, the shot you don't see is the one that's going to take you out.
It's going to get you the most. And he let Leo Santa Cruz land the first one. He slipped the second one. He rolled the second one. And the third one, he completely slipped and made him miss and made him pay. Mm-hmm.
He got him. He watched his patterns. I see his patterns, but he back out.
Mm-hmm.
He got a practice. He gets in corner as a certain thing all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I already got it.
Yep.
He nailed it.
Yep.
But Blue, my brother, I appreciate you. Me and my wife, we appreciate you to the utmost, my brother.
I appreciate you guys, man. Blessings to you, Queen. Blessings to you, King. I appreciate y'all 1,000%, man. Support me.
Blue, my name is K. June Evans Harris. I'm the wife of DJ Riv, and we love you. Thank you for what you do.
I love you too. Love you too, Queen. I appreciate y'all 1,000%.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. I haven't seen any good boxing. I used to box years ago, back in the 70s, up in the Bronx. That's from New York.
Yeah. Oh, listen, man. Oh, y'all from here to Conkick Jungle.
Yeah, New York, baby.
Oh, man. That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up.
Yes, sir. But my brother, you got calls coming in. I'm going to let you do anything. I'm going to tell you time. Look, yeah, we appreciate you, my brother.
I appreciate you. Blessings to y'all. Blessings.
Yes, sir.
Ty Money, brother, in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. Appreciate you. We appreciate you. Bob Mark, what's going on? He said Tank is fighting T.O. in December. You heard it here first. I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that. Diamond SSU, what's going on? Latrell Matthews, my brother. MJPT Pill, what's going on? Brian Say Tuma, what's going on? Yeah, I highly doubt that, man. I want to see Tank and Ryan Garcia in December. I want to see that. Make it happen. Tank and Ryan Garcia, I want to see how that play out. And smash the like button. Get the likes to 1K. Smash the like button, people. Let's go. Wipe your feet before you come inside. We 3 hours in without having 1,000 likes, and that's incredible. Craig Calloway, what's going on, great brother? Mike Lee, what's going on? Get the likes up. We should be at 1.1K likes. That's amazing, man. We 3 hours in and don't have 1,000 likes. Where they do that at? Get the likes all the way up, man. Smash the like button. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house.
Call from.
What's going on, great brother?
Going on, Blue, man. Finally get to holler at you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you feeling?
I'm good, great brother, man. This McDougalberry, man.
My brother. Oh, you got through. Salute.
Yeah, I wasn't sure at first, man. I didn't know if it was a pay to talk thing. You know what I mean?
Oh, no. It's just that, you know what, I do it sometimes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. So the last time I did the call-ins, I could hear you, you could hear me, but the chat couldn't hear neither one of us. So that's why I was trying to have it fixed. So it's just sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't.
No doubt, man. First of all, man, I appreciate the show, man. I tune in every day.
Man, I appreciate you 1,000%, great brother.
And what's the topic, man? I think you was just talking about Keith Thurman and Booth.
Well,
man, I want to see that fight, man. I want to see any top welterweight fight, man. It's just so dry right now, man. I don't even want Bud to fight Vince no more, man.
Yeah, you know what?
Draw me out on that too long.
You know what it is, man. They stall things out for way too long, man. Way too long.
Hell, man.
Yeah,
the fight expired.
Yeah, it starts to get stale in your brain. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, I just feel like they take the fight fans all too for granted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And
honestly, go ahead,
No, go ahead, great brother.
Yeah, man. Honestly, man, as far as Spence go, man, I want to see him get in the ring with anybody. Cause he put on a show every time he performs, man. I'm willing to pay that money. I don't care if it's Thurman, Boots, Bud, what's the Victor Ortiz? I don't care who it is, man.
Mm-hmm.
Just put him in the ring, man, so us fans can get rewarded.
Mm-hmm. I agree, bro. I agree, man. It's more talking in boxing than fighting, man.
Yeah, that's what it seems like nowadays, man. Hopefully things change, man, and I hope you keep your show going, and I hope it grows.
Oh, for sure, man.
And my real name makes you dream McDougalberry, man. I invented that McDougalberry name from Nigel, you know, the Nigel Thornberry, the show on Nickelodeon, man.
Okay.
It's just always been my alias, you know, man.
Right.
McDougalberry, man.
Salute.
But no doubt, man, I appreciate the great brother, man. I'll be tuning in. I'm about to send you a little half a dub real quick, man.
Oh, I appreciate you, King. Blessings to you.
Yup. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Ellis, a.k.a. Tag, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, for the fam. Salute to you, great brother. Stanley Bailey, what's going on? Keezy the Kid, what's going on? Get the likes up to 1K. Smash the like button. Tua Fakava, what's going on? Maya Egypt Queen said, hey, Blue, hype for the fight. Bud Spence, people move on. Yeah, man. You know, it just sometimes things run their course, Maya Egypt. And in the sport of boxing, Keezy the Kid, what's going on? You know, and I blame the powers that be, man. That's what I do. I blame the powers that be. They're not in it to you know, to make the best fights happen and grow the sport. They're in it to make $1, and that's the problem. That's the problem. When you do anything, you do it for the passion, and the money follows. When you do it for the money, it dies off. Ty Money, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Tank will make more money fighting Ryan than he'll make fighting Devin. No. I don't believe that to be the case. Ricardo May, what's going on? There's ways to, you know, those are big fights, man. I can't see it. Can't see it. I don't believe it. I mean, George Kambosos just made $10 million to fight Devin Haney. $10 million. He just made $10 million to fight Devin Haney. I mean, so if he can make $10 million, Tank can make $10 million in no fight. I know he made a lot of money, but $10 million in one fight, Maximilian, that's what's going on. No, I don't see that. Quincy Carter, my brother, what's going on? Ricardo May, what's going on? My brother Eugene McDougalberry dropping that dub on your boy Blue. He says salute. Salute to my brother Eugene McDougalberry dropping that dub on your boy Blue. I appreciate you, King. Appreciate you. It's good talking to you, too. Facts. Facts. Yeah, man. So, you know, that be the thing. You know, that be the thing to me when it comes to the sport of boxing. Maya Egypt, you know, all too often we let things expire. We let the sport expire. Fights. Javier Chavario, what's going on? We let you know, politics hurt the fights and hurt the growth of the fight game. That's what happens. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1.1K. We should be past 1.1K. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. We should be past it. We should be past 1.1K. Smash the like button, people. So that be the problem in the sport of boxing. Curtis Robinson, my brother. You know, the Floyd Mayweather Manny Pacquiao fight. Regardless of who was right and who was wrong. You know, I thought Manny Pacquiao was in the wrong because Manny Pacquiao had 10,000 excuses why not to take the Olympic style testing, and at the end of the day, he did it anyway. So why didn't you just do it 5 years earlier? Why did you make the fans wait 5 years for something you did anyway? That don't make sense. The fans waited 5 years for Manny Pacquiao to turn around and do the same thing Floyd Mayweather was asking him to do from the beginning. Well, you could have did that 5 years ago, and we could have had the fight 5 years earlier. 5 years, people, half a decade. A half a decade, people. A half a decade. We waited a half a decade for no reason. He said, why do they call you blue? Why would you call a 7 foot? Why would you call Shaquille O'Neal big? I mean, it's the obvious, great brother. DJ Rivs 1, my brother. What's goody with you, great brother? Oh, Dev always said he don't mind being the B-side when it comes to him and Tank. You know what I mean? Bill and Dev always said, listen, if we got to be the B-side to prove a point. I mean, they just did it right now with Kambosos. So why wouldn't they do it with Tank? See, that's the thing. People be, don't want to be pointing out the obvious, man. We got to point out the obvious. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got to do in the sport of boxing. Point out the obvious. Tone Capone 1, what's going on? Dion Carey, my brother, where you been at, bro? Oh, yeah. Freddie Rose said it. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1K. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. We should be at 1K likes. We should be at 1.1K likes. We don't have a K likes 3 hours in. That's ridiculous. We should have 1,000 likes the first hour in. Rondo Dacho, what's going on? Ricardo May, Freddie Rose did say that. Freddie Rose said it was our fault. We dropped the ball. He made that abundantly clear. Boxing News DC was good, great brother. Where you been at? You know what? Sorry. I got you. I got you. As a matter of fact, that medium ain't gonna fish in iron at all. I picked up the wrong size.
It'll fit her in a few months.
Okay, Emily?
The medium?
Yeah. They ain't gonna fish in iron at all. I know that. Medium. That sounds wild.
That's crazy.
Bruce Bishop, what's going on? Hey, Blue, is the money going to be more Devin's side for this next fight? Oh, yeah. Antonio MMA, what's going on? Jay Gadget, what's going on? I think so, Kid the Great. Yo, that's a good question, Kid the Great. I got to ask Bill about that. That's a great question because it is taking place over in Australia again, and I believe it's the same investment group, so they might be still catered towards Kambosos. I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that. That's a good question, bro. But I'm gonna ask that question. I'm gonna have to ask Bill. Because I know the investment group is still, if I'm not mistaken, it's still the same investment group, and that's why it's still happening in Saudi and Australia. Antonio MMA, what's going on? And so I'm sure they're gonna be invested in Kambosos, right? Davion Henderson, what's going on? I mean, Devin's gonna get paid handsomely for it. He's definitely gonna get paid handsomely for it. Libra 926. What's good, great brother? Wesley Ruffin, what's going on? Yeah, smash that like button, man. Let's get the likes up. But let me get out of here, people. It's a good question, man. I'm gonna have to restart it. Well, it's too small. Yeah, let me get out of here, people. I appreciate y'all coming through, studying up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love, man. We will be back on tomorrow. I know they ain't sending out the notifications, but we will be back on tomorrow on the grind. Big Block, what's going on? Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. Libra 926, brother in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. Much love to you, great brother. I appreciate you. Mike Lee, what's going on? Yeah, he said you should ask. Well, I'll call Bill today. All right, Bill with that. But blessings to each and every one of y'all. I appreciate y'all 1,000%. We will be back on tomorrow. Peace.